Like, swords up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Swords up, throw it 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 up. Like, throw them swords up, throw them swords up. Where you at? Where you at? Throw them up, throw them up. Avengers, where you at? Where you at? Throw them up, then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, 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 then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, 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 dice. Dani in the house, in the house, in the house. Avengers in the house, in the house, in the house, in the house. Swords up, turn up, turn up. Let's get messy, let's get nosy, let's go, let's go. Give him the tea, give him the news, give him the biz, give him the mess, the mess, the mess, the mess, the mess, the mess. Swords up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Swords up, throw it 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 up. Hey, throw them swords up, throw them swords up. Where you at? Where you at? Throw them up, throw them up. Avengers, where you at? Where you at? Throw them up, then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, 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 then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, 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 dice. Who gon' check me? I'm playing chess, you playing checkers, checkmate, checkmate. Next caller, swords up, swords up, swords up, swords up, 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 up. I don't like you, can't stand you. If it's stuck, then it's stuck. Get stuck, stuck, stuck. Swords up, swords up, swords up, swords up, 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 up. You're mad, they mad. You're pressed, they pressed. Got your bothered, they bothered. Got your triggers, they triggered. Swords up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Swords up, swords up, swords up. Throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Hey, throw them swords up, throw them swords up. Where you at? Where you at? Throw them up, throw them up. Avengers, where you at? Where you at? Throw them up, then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, 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 then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, 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 dice. Let's go, start the show, symbol, we in chill, let's go, Avengers, assemble, lights, camera, action, we ready, stay ready, swords up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, swords up, throw it 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 up. Hey, throw them swords up, where you at, where you at, throw them up, Avengers, where you at, throw them up, then slice. Yeah. Like,
tell a hater your biz what cost you. Don't tell them nothing. Don't let them know nothing. Move it silent. Keep it to yourself. Get a seat. Keep it cute. Keep it class. Keep it moving. Keep them watching. Keep them guessing. Keep them guessing. Keep them hating. I plead the fifth. Back up. That's none of your biz. Hold up. That's none of your biz. 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 I'm moving in silence. That's none of your biz. No biz. I'm moving in silence. I'm moving in silence. Tell a hater your biz will cost you. Don't tell them nothing. Don't let them know nothing. Moving silent. Keep it to yourself. Keep it a secret. Keep it cute. Keep it class. Keep it moving. Keep them watching. Keep them guessing. Keep them hating. They jealous. And they know that they know. Praying I fail. Praying I lose. Praying I fall. Not telling you nothing. Not letting you in. Not letting you in my circle. Stay out of my biz. Stay out of my face. Stop asking me questions. You heard what I said. Stop asking me questions. Don't make me get ratchet. Get ratchet. I plead the fifth. Back up. That's none of your biz. Hold up. That's none of your biz. 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 I'm moving in silence. That's none of your biz. No biz. I'm moving in silence. I'm moving in silence. You wanna know my plans, my actions, how I move, how I groove, what I'm gon' do, when I'm gon' do it. You wanna know my goals, my steps. You under my biz. 21 questions. Next question. skip, now dip. I plead the fifth, back up, that's none of your biz. Hold up, that's none of your biz. 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 Biz. I'm moving in silence, silence, silence. That's none of your biz, no biz, no biz. I'm moving in silence. I'm headed to the top, can't stop, won't stop. I'm pressure, straight no chaser, ambitious, go get it, I'm hurt, let's go. I'm headed to the top, did I stutter, did I muddle, I'm headed to the top, that's where I'm going, no more question, I plead the fifth, back up, that's none of your biz, hold up, that's none of your biz, 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 I'm moving in silence, that's none of your biz, no biz, I'm moving in silence, I'm moving in silence. Tell a hater your biz.
Dance if you don't give a fuck. Dance on them. Dance on them. Dance if you don't give a fuck. Dance on them. Watch me twerk, I'm bad. Twerk it, bend it. Watch me dance, I'm bad. Dance on them. Dance on them. I'm a bad girl and I don't give a.
This video is used for educational purposes only, under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This video is used for educational purposes only, under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This video is used for educational purposes only, under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This video.
Hey everybody, happy Saturday. Make sure you smash that like button on your way in here. Smash that like. Yes, how are y'all doing? So yes, it's not my birthday. Like, I feel so special. Everyone's like, happy birthday, but it's literally not my birthday, okay? That is actually a song request. I made that song for someone that suggested I make a birthday song. Now I'm gonna actually do another one that's gonna be a Avenger themed birthday song. Just not right now. Okay. But yeah, so that is a song request. I just, made a birthday song or a song idea. Should I say a song idea? And it's not my birthday. However, as I said in my last live, the actual birthday people is Grandmother. Happy birthday to Grandmother, Unicorn, Cherie Harris. And there are some people in the chat that said they had recent birthdays. So yeah, shout out to all the, the January birthdays. I hope you have a special and great day. I see RC117, happy belated birthday to you. Jojo, happy belated birthday to you as well. And right here, Grandmother says, I'm having a birthday party this evening. I'm going to play the hell out of this song. Oh shit, yes. So with that being said, it's not my birthday, but trust and believe, I felt so special when everyone was saying happy birthday. I wish every day was my birthday. Can every day be my birthday? But yeah, it's not my birthday. So anyways, I want to talk about a few things that I didn't address, because ultimately, I know actions speak louder than words, but essentially I am going to, for 2026, my goal is to get to 20,000 subscribers. And how I see it is, when I first started YouTube, my videos got a lot of views and I was doing things, and I got a lot of, views and things, and subscribers, and my channel grew quickly. in a short amount of time, people, gravitated towards my channel. And not only my main channel, but even my other channels, whenever I talk about a certain topic and I'm passionate, let's say this, passionate. I think people can feel when you're passionate about something and serious about something, and then they actually, gravitate towards that. So essentially, a lot of people were and still are, they are always saying, oh, she's an avatar. No one even knows who she is. They essentially always said hateful things, and it's out of spite and jealousy. And they're mad that someone that, is an avatar can surpass them because they think they're so high and mighty and so great and narcissistic. So you'll always hear people say, they don't even know who she is. She's an avatar and they follow her. Think of me like a radio. Okay. People don't need to know who someone is when they're listening to a radio. They can still have a podcast. So anyways, a lot of times people go by personality, and I think a lot of y'all, forget about the personality aspect. You rely so much on, to be honest, I don't, not to be shady, but some of you, let me stop. You got to pick a struggle, okay? You all are not that. Appearance-wise, you're not that like a much of a looker. And then on top of that, you have a nasty disposition and nasty attitude. So you have a nasty personality, and a nasty look to you. And it's then now you have two things against you. If you're gonna not, have one thing, you have to try to, work on the other part. So while y'all keep on going on about avatar this and avatar that, it's called integrity and personality that can also get you places. So with that being said, I will be focused more on other things, because I just feel like, what can I say? Periodically, if you follow me, you know that sometimes I just feel like doing other topics, and that's why I have different channels. And right now, I feel in the state of this current world, there's a lot of things going on against freedom of speech and just freedom in general. And I feel that even though I'm one person, I always like to give my voice to things. And a lot of times people say you're only one person, but it only takes one person to speak on topics sometimes. And even if your message doesn't get far, at least you tried. Because I have made petitions to where I'm only one person, but then the petition gets 11,000 signatures. Even the one I did on Trump got 11,000 signatures or more. And did y'all press one if you saw it? I got featured. I didn't tell everyone this, but news and media reached out to me to get my opinion and to interview me on my petition on Trump, right? So even though I'm a small channel, I have made news media before and different things. And I just feel that there's more to what I can offer YouTube and the world with my platform and with my voice, that I don't want to limit myself to just, this small sector of drama, when I know I can do bigger things. And I have done bigger things. And I have been people. I like it when news and people reach out to me about serious topics and serious issues. And I'm actually doing other things. So again, I love mess and drama, don't get me wrong. However, I'm not a one-trick pony to where I feel like I'm stuck doing just drama when I know I'm capable of actual advocacy, activism, and other sorts of things that can actually be productive and beneficial for the greater good of the world. Now, sometimes in this sector and in this space, when I talk about essay topics, or I help victims in this whole space that are being attacked, or I go against someone like Ada and her child abuser boyfriend, and I'm trying to advocate for the kids that were abused, and people were calling me a liar. And you know how people are always calling us a liar, but at the end of it, Ada Santiago actually pled guilty. Well, not pled guilty, but I can't remember, but she actually didn't really fight her charges about the child abuse and do certain things. I have to go back over it. And it's a lot of things that happen. And then even with the Quiet Storm drama, So sometimes within this very space, I still do that sort of activism or advocacy as well. So it's not all is not lost. Okay. But I just want to say that in 2026, I do want to spend more time on things that I actually am knowing can make an impact. Okay. I have not been on vacation for attorney says vacation. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm about to say, girl, 'cause I wish I could take a vacation. Okay. When I was we need a vacation. Okay, you're talking about Ada. So she's talking about Ada. Yeah. Now I did check recently to see if there was any updates on the boyfriend, because Ada has already had her charges and stuff done already, but the boyfriend is still pending, and he's the one that was like the main one. So I will, trust me and believe, I am keeping track and periodically checking on the update on his status, and I can't wait until there is full justice for those kids and the abuse they experience, right? But what I'm saying is, like, throughout time, we already know that people are always saying that I'm lying or I'm doing this and I'm doing that. But then at the very end of everything, I'm actually the one that's in the right and telling the truth. And it happens all the time. Now, sometimes it takes longer for the truth to come out. But ultimately, at the end of the day, when the truth finally is revealed, I am going to be telling the truth, and I'm going to be the one in the right in that situation. I'm just being honest. And it's not to be boastful. It's just a matter of fact, because I know I'm telling the truth about these situations, and other people are making up stuff, and they just know how to try to lie and try to sell things. But then ultimately, when the truth is exposed, then they're going to be exposed. Like even right now, Maggot, as I said, Maggot was saying that I was a soul cyclist. Press 1 if you heard her. She was saying I was a soul cyclist, but now she has took to her social media platform to say she doesn't believe I'm the soul cyclist that she has harassed. And now she says the reason she was saying it was because of Timmy Tuckett. So she doesn't want to take full accountability for what she was saying and doing. Now she wants to blame it on Timmy Tuckett. She still continues to harass the soul cyclist. She has doxed her, put her full address on her page, harassed her family, harassed her on IG, so she got blocked, harassing an innocent person for months, claiming that's me. And now she says, oh, it's not Dani, but it's because of Timmy Tuckett that I said it. So she doesn't want to take accountability, and they made fake forensic documents. They're just liars. And there's other lies that are going on as well. And like I said, I can't talk about everything now, but at the very end, we will go over a lot of lies that have been told. And some of you, your jaw would drop open as far as the extent and sheer magnitude and the level and extent that some people have went to and are going to carry out lies. Okay. So yeah, all I can say is just wait. You'll see, like, oh my gosh, this is now how everything was portrayed. Okay. But like I said, the truth will always come to the light, and the liars will be caught red-handed. But trust and believe, I'm not a fool or whatever. I know full and well that I have supporters on here, and that's why they're jealous. I have supporters that don't believe shit that's said about me unless it's coming from me. So unless it's coming from me and I'm posting about it and I'm talking about it and I confirm it, they don't believe shit. So some of y'all wasting y'all breath trying to convince my true supporters and my true subscribers of anything y'all say about me until they themselves hear it from me or see it or see some real receipt. They're not falling for that shit. So y'all are wasting your time. A lot of times they spend all their days and nights trying to convince my true supporters of lies against me, and it won't work. It didn't work with Jag. It didn't work with any of the stuff y'all were saying. And every story y'all have said about me, and it's a lie. It never worked. It never worked at all. Okay. Because y'all think y'all have receipts, but those are not real receipts. People know the difference between a fake receipt and a real one. Okay. But yeah, I love y'all subscribers, and I appreciate y'all. And I do know that my real true subscribers they're not easily fooled, and they don't just believe shit just because somebody's saying it. Okay. Yeah, so y'all, talking to yourself. So with that being said, let me give a shout out to Judy Coles. Thank you so much for getting memberships. And by the way, all the people that gave memberships last night, I definitely do appreciate it as well. Y'all have been spoiling me and the other subscribers. So if you are getting a membership from Judy Coles, please say thank you for the get the membership. Also, please say please put some hearts in the chat to show love to her for her generosity of gifting those membership. Please put some hearts in the chat. Wake up. It's Saturday afternoon. Make sure you put some hearts in the chat to show love to Judy. And so let's go over some topics. So let me talk about this. So I have not watched the video, I will say, to be honest, because 2 different people sent me the link, and I got to try to find where the link is at. But pretty much to sum it up, I guess the golden retriever person, I only talked about golden briefly just to say that Ryder Rue was saying I was golden, and I'm obviously not golden. That's the only thing I said about her. And then I moved on. I never said anything further. So now people are coming to say I did something to her channel, I struck her channel, I did something to it. She's a liar. And what I always say is, did she show a receipt? Because if I struck someone's channel, they will have a receipt that say I did it. So I don't know what happened to her channel, what's going on with the situation, but I have no involvement in anything golden. And why would I do something to her channel? It's weird. I don't have a beef with her. Last time I checked, I didn't have a beef with her. And I just said, only thing I did was post her and say that Ryder Rue said that's me. And I said, that's not me. And then I moved along. She came into my chat comments. And then now I'm hearing I did something to her channel. What? Number one, press 2 if you understand that if I did something to someone's channel and struck their channel, I will actually brag about or say it. Like, I got you, bitch. Like, that's not, I wouldn't hide that. If you are an op and an enemy and I do something to your channel, I will tell everyone I did it. I didn't see I just posted you to say that that's not me. But if I were beefing with you and I disliked you and I was coming for you at your channel and I took your channel at whatever, I will be saying I did it. Why wouldn't I? What would make you the exception that I say I took everyone's channel and I did this and I did that? Why wouldn't I say that about you? I didn't even mention it or discuss it because I didn't do it. Like, I don't know what's going on with it. So I don't know what's going on with that, but please keep me out of it. Yeah, people are just trying to chase clout and be a victim of something. I don't know. And in fact, a long time ago when I did put a strike on her channel, I removed it. I removed the strikes a long time ago from her, but she asked me to. So I don't know what she's on. And I barely remove strikes from people. So the fact that I did that before for her, like, yeah, exactly, Lisa. I claim what I do. Lord have mercy. And I even said that before about no nuts. I'm like, I'm not taking credit for somebody else's work or someone else's actions. And also, I do know there's a such thing as circumvention. If you are someone that's making channels and YouTube has terminated you before, they have ways of keeping track of those channels through phone numbers, through emails, through whatever you try to do, like to verify a channel. They have ways to link you. There are some people that make a new channel, and you know how that they have a new thing right now, right? It says to verify your age and by submitting a credit card or some sort of ID or something. Even something like that could potentially link you as someone that was terminated, and then boom, your channel is gone. Like, what happened? You linked yourself, duh. Like, if you were terminated before or anything, don't link anything to that anything to the old one. Because once they find out it's linked, look what happened to Maggie. She lost one channel, then they saw the others were linked. They took all those, the other two. You see? So if you're linked to and you're found, they will terminate it. So that's most likely what happened. And she got an email. So let me tell y'all something right now, because I hate people that lie. When you lost your channel, you got an email telling you why you lost it. And I don't want to hear anything you have to say until you show us the official email that tells everyone and told you why you lost it. Don't play these jag games where you're trying to blame something on me and then you're not actually showing a receipt of why your channel got taken. It will tell you harassment and bullying, copyright. And by copyright, you have to have 3 things for copyright. And what was the reason they gave you for your channel? And you won't actually post anything or show anything because you're lying. Okay, so don't think you see the problem is that she's trying to team up with people that are often against me. So she's trying to become like this fake victim of me through some sort of channel thing, and it's false. And all I'm saying is release the email files. Just release the email, show the receipts of me doing it. Anything in your channel, and how much you want to bet she won't do it. Matter of fact, let me actually hold on while it's on my mind, because I hate liars and lying for no reason. And then people and then people go with the lie, and then they don't have a receipt of anything. And it's all about a clout chase. And the reason Ryder Rue thought that was my channel, yours, the reason she thought that is because you obviously are over there copying me or mimicking my style or my theme on my channel. So then that's why she thought you were me. Like I had made that channel or something. But everyone knows we're 2 different people. Smart people and people in the know. But so we're gonna talk about Ralph and Trevor Green, because by the way, people thought I was behind the Trevor Green page. I'm everybody. They thought I was behind the Trevor Green page making those videos, because people that have been here for a while knows I know how to make I know how to do edits and things, so they assumed that I was behind it. But no, it's not me. It's someone else. It's actually a man. And Trevor Green has hit links before, like on OKP's channel, and made videos before. So Trevor Green is on Ralph, and they did bring my name up. Okay. And Ralph, I am not watching you. Please don't get all beside yourself. Someone did, in fact, reach out to me and give me a timestamp for when you and Trevor Green were discussing me. Okay, people reach out to me about a lot of people. Okay, otherwise I wouldn't know. Even for the golden person, I didn't realize she made a video until 2 people told me that she made a video. Okay, so where is the receipt? So I'm typing this to her right now. Where is the receipt of me doing anything? And she has a bunch of emails to me, by the way. Where's the receipt of me doing anything to your channel? I'll wait. And I'm put YouTube tells you what. Oh, tells you, I'm gonna take it back. Why your channel is taken down. Post it and stop lying. Okay. So that's sent, and bitch, stop lying on me. Nobody's even checking for you. You're trying to get clout off me. And to be honest, that email was the only thing I will send to you. And as far as I'm concerned, don't message me or block me. I mean, not block me. Don't message me or contact me again about anything. You're a fake, fraud, and phony person. And I don't tolerate people that lie on me. Once you start lying on me and doing weird shit, then I don't want anything to do with you, because it's weird. Ain't that much clout in the world to be making up that I did something to your channel and then not posting any receipt. And for anyone running with that and believing it without a receipt, that shows that you're an op. Because the only people that believe everything they hear about you are ops. Everyone else is looking for a receipt, or they're like, well, I hear Dani say that. And those that follow me know good and well that if I had struck her channel, or I did something to her channel, I deleted her channel, I terminated her channel, anything to her channel, I would have bragged about or said it, because if she were op. But last time I checked, we were not ops, but I guess we are ops. Okay, you got to be beefing with yourself, because I'm not beefing with someone with like 5 subscribers. I'm not gonna benefit beefing with you. You got 5 subscribers on your channel. That's gonna be it promoting you. Okay. Yeah, so you can have it. I'm gonna go back to ignore now. And by the way, please don't message me anything about the golden person until she posts a receipt of something. Okay. That's it. So I don't need no receipts or no anything. She's gonna get the Beyonce dust. So now that is for that person. Now let's get into Ralph. So Ralph is in his feelings still, because Ralph, he's the one that was said, Dani and the Avengers, I need you, Dani and the Avengers, help me, I'm swatting in Freeman's house. Help me, I'm a swatter. He's the one that was swatting at Freeman's farm, him and his Methany. And so they're mad at me because they asked for help. And he said that Rock Nation was after him and everything else. So why are you so mad at me when you asked me for help? Like, do you think I was going to go running over there and be like, oh, you're right, you're in the wrong? Since when is swatting right? That's not right to swat on someone's land. You're not paying the rent. You're not. You're trying to say, oh, I'm just trying to exchange labor for that. And not everyone wants to exchange labor. They want their coins. Hey, listen, you pay me my rent of $1,500 and I'll pay someone to do the landscaping. I'll pay someone to cut the yard or mow the yard. But I want my fucking money at the beginning of the month. You can't try to, make up something to where you're going to do labor in exchange of rent. People want their fucking money. And once they get their money, then they'll take care of those costs or other things. So you're essentially mad at me for talking about something that you invited me to talk about, you wanted me to talk about. So when I started looking into it, I'm like, wait, this don't sound right. It sounds like you're in the wrong. So I guess you thought I was supposed to be a ride or die. And I'm supposed to just go along with it because you're Ralph. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to compromise my integrity and my platform and say, oh yeah, you're in the right. He should let you swat on his property. You shouldn't have to pay him rent. You shouldn't have to do this. You shouldn't. Why would I say that? that would dumb me down. And I was always taught, don't dumb myself down and compromise my own integrity for someone else. Because if it were the other way around, they wouldn't do it for me. And it's true. They will protect their brand and their platform over me. But people expect me a lot of times to compromise my integrity, my brand, and my channel to cover up their bullshit. No. I'm not tanking myself to keep you afloat. Okay, so don't invite me to anything if you're expecting me to lie for you, because I'm not gonna lie for you. Okay. Now I'm not saying that, let me actually give a caveat to this situation, because I'm an honest person. There are some times where things get gutter and extremely gutter and dirty. And when you're playing dirty and sometimes YouTube games and YouTube wars, it gets ugly. Okay. So let's be clear. And that sometimes when that happens, ain't no fucking rules. It's just whoever gonna go down, baby. And that's all I'm gonna say. Okay. So I'm not saying that I'm innocent in all things, because there are sometimes shit, you bring a gun, I'm bringing a gun too. Pew 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 was a 22. Okay, I'm just being honest. Okay, so let's go ahead and listen. Don says it is what it is. Yeah, I'm just being honest because like people like think, you know, yeah. That's like someone bringing their fist to a gunfight. You're trying to be all above board and like righteous and full of integrity and full of everything. And you're bringing your little fist to and somebody got guns and they're just putting all kind of weapons on you. You only got your fist. You looking stupid. Nah. Sometimes you gotta bring that gun and pew 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 is a 22 on the motherfuckers and go, you know, go out like Scarface on these bitches. Okay. Yeah, something. Yes. So.
Power.
Yeah, when you go low, I go lower. Exactly. So with that being said, for the most part, I operate in a certain way, okay? And I will say one example of things where it went kind of crazy on YouTube. That was a YouTube Hunger Games. If you were around during the YouTube Hunger Games, y'all know YouTube was it was a mess on here during the YouTube Hunger Games, y'all. Listen, it was, right? And people still talk about that as if there were actual victims in the YouTube Hunger Games. Everyone that was involved was a willing participant. It's just some people like to play the victim in the situations now. Okay. But yeah, so let's go ahead and listen to Ralph and Trevor Green. I'm not gonna play the full video. Obviously, I'm just gonna play the timestamp that I was seeing, starting at about 34 minutes.
Coming to it right now because I still gotta do my research. But I'm in Philly. She think Trevor Green is OKP. That's how you know.
Picking up everything.
So for the people that keep on talking about Jag this and Jag that, Jag still talks about me sometimes and others in this sector. I don't watch Jag or keep up with what's happening with Jag. Okay, and to be honest, sometimes people might tell me what's happening with Jag, but for the most part, most people don't even update me on that bitch. Okay, so will I ever talk about Jag again? Obviously, yes, I will. However, again, I don't, you know, contrary to popular belief, I'm not obsessed with Jag or focused on Jag like that. Okay, during certain times or certain topics, then yeah. Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and listen to what this is being said. So Jag believes that Trevor Green is OKP, even though OKP invited, OKP literally invited Trevor Green on his page. I can't remember what video it is. And they had a whole panel. So how can they both be the same people? It's like, it reminds me of myself when people keep saying I'm the same, I'm this person and that person, right? So no, Trevor Green is not the official Kingpin, and Trevor Green is not, I'm not Trevor Green, obviously. Okay. Trevor Green is someone totally different. I love the videos that Trevor Green makes, especially the ones featuring me. Yeah. So anyways, now I will say that I have to catch up with the videos. But yeah, Trevor Green is not OKP and not me.
Shopping for guys, they shopping for their friends, they shopping for kids. She got a black bra and 3 outfits, Trevor. Like, think about that. And think about this. When she brought your story up, right? Your story was actually a story that she stole from her ex-girlfriend, TJ.
No, she ain't get that from TJ.
Partly.
It wasn't a story. That was TJ. TJ mixed it all up. Look, I know the whole Trevor Green saga. I know how it started. I know it. It's shit that she want to see.
So TJ stole part of the story, saying that she used it.
TJ only said it because it was because the guy that she was dealing with was Jamaican, and that was the big thing was this guy was supposed to have been Jamaican or whatever, this and the third. The Trevor Green story deep. I ain't gonna jump into it right now because I still gotta do my research. But I'm in Philly. She think Trevor Green is OKP. That's how you know she's stupid as hell. Because as much investigation that she thinks she be doing, how the hell?
He did a
It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. Hit that light. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. Hit that light. Dani, Dani, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani, Dani Montana. Hit that light, Dani.
live together. How the
Yeah,
how
exactly.
on the panel together talking if
Yeah, and then if you go on the Trevor Green page, it's a video. It's videos of the actual me on.
Oh my! I had my microphone was muted, so I was talking to myself the whole time. My bad. I gotta pay attention that I pushed my button on my microphone, so I was muted. I'm back
on my page.
That's crazy.
But, you know, so I'll be letting it rock with that, but that be letting me know how crazy this broad is.
How much he just making up stuff as we go along.
Yeah, and Wolf Geezy, his scary ass.
Wolf is the weirdest. Listen,
first thing you gonna do is call a lawyer, call the law.
Why can't we just sign contracts and get like YouTube?
That's the thing about old Dusty. I'm sure he's probably watching. He's watching everything I do. Let me tell y'all the issue with old Dusty. Old Dusty is mad at me because of his ex. I'll tell y'all the truth. He's mad at me because of his ex, and his ex joined the membership to our channel on the main channel, and she also gave me, you know, the link to her petition and against cyberbullying harassment because Jag and Old Dusty were harassing her, right, and trying to expose and dox her and things, and go after her associates. So I shared her petition, and a lot of you signed it. It got a lot of signatures in that one live for people supporting it. Once, and then she came another time and left a comment because DJ Crackhead was doing a fake interview, pretending like she was in his chat interviewing her, and it was fake. So I called it out, and then of course I got attacked for it, but then she had put thank you under one of my posts saying yes, that was not her. So that's it, right? And because she showed up and joined it, he's like, oh, she's an Avenger, she's on that channel, and da-da-da-da. So Dusty goes at me, and he's always like after me because of he feels like I'm like his ex and me are in cahoots against him, and that she's on the phone telling me things about him, and he has this thing about him, like me and his ex, and it's not true, okay? But he's concerned, and he's always thinking that me and her are in cahoots against him. Yeah. So that's the issue. And then that's why when Queen Tulsa went to court to testify against Old Dusty said, what about Dani Robertson? He's obsessed with me, literally obsessed with me. And then he tried to accuse me of saying that I made a death threat against him. I said, this is what I said. I said, you're a deadbeat. I said deadbeat. I know my accent and different things can be whatever, okay, and how I pronounce certain things. But I said, you're a deadbeat. And he is now trying to say that's a threat, and I said that you're dead or something, or he twisted my words into something it's not. I'm like, you're a deadbeat, and that he took it out of the complete context and tried to frame it as some sort of threat, like a weirdo. Like, listen, oh Dusty, it says deadbeat, and if that's true, you are deadbeat. So with that being said, he's highly sensitive, and by the way, Jag has, tried to get people's attention, but I have ignored her. So for all the people out there saying I don't have no Jag content or there's nothing to discuss about Jag, if I wanted to talk about Jag, I would have simply responded to her videos about me and mentioned me. I would have responded, and I would have got into a back and forth. And I know some of you probably want me to. However, Jag is not that important to, I like peeing her dust. And so I could go back and forth, but I chose not to. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Now, I'm not saying I won't actually eventually respond or say something when I get bored. But I'm saying at this point, I have ignored her. and y'all know she doesn't like being ignored.
They doing it on every other platform. Sign me up. I will put all types of paws on Wolf Coochie. Like, I'm telling you.
Wolf of them can't do nothing. Number one, Jag can't go nowhere because of them two boys. She know everybody on her ass. That's
they're gonna try to play everything off as a setup.
Yeah, they somewhere looking like squatters and hoarders, hiding shit. Who want to live like that? But you know what? Don't make a difference as long as that check hit every 21st. She cool.
Yeah, they don't care about nothing else but that Chinese restaurants and them Uggs that they buying. And some curry chicken.
Ralph, we got to get together, man. I need you for some stuff, man.
Yo, the only question is, are we gonna do it on your platform? Like,
they be loving you, Ralph. You funny as hell. When I be doing these videos, man, and I be doing your segment, I'm like, bro, I was watching you the other day. I'm like, yo, Ralph, this nigga crazy. And if people be commenting like, yo, who the boy Ralph? He crazy, he hilarious. I'm like, yo, that's Ralph Dwight. I'm like, yeah, he be on Jag ass.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave Danny alone. Danny special. Leave Danny alone. Just leave that Danny smoke alone.
Nah, they came at me. I was trying to motherfucking sign somebody.
Nah. Don't try to talk about something. Danny came at you. You over there trying to like put out some sort of alert. SOS. Danny and Avengers, I need you. Danny, we need you on this. Danny and Avengers. You literally like called us like we were superheroes or something to come rescue you. So now you're trying to say we came for you. How, Sway?
For that little farm situation.
But you know,
she flipped that shit. She still should have pointed out the right shit though, like the connections. This motherfucker, I got video of these people coming into the crib, all of this shit. She's still talking.
Listen, it wasn't no damn connection besides connecting your ass to some damn swatting. What connections? I'll wait. That Jay-Z was after you. Jay-Z and Rock Nation was after you and all this stuff. And then I investigated, I looked into it. It wasn't true.
Right, so
I know, but look, you going through it you going through it personally. She ain't taking that shit personal. So that shit ain't got nothing to do with it. So personally, that's how you dealing with it. So you looking at all the little things that we ain't looking at. She looking at the facts and the receipts and all that shit. You bypassing the facts and receipts because you got personal feelings attached to it. Right, she ain't looking at all that shit. She's like, oh, fuck all that shit, nigga.
I know, but look though, if I'm building a business or a brand on social media, right, then this is my place of business, right? Just like it's her place of business, right? So when you're tarnishing the brand of someone,
you keep on saying that I tarnish your brand. No, you tarnish your own brand by bringing on your real life on YouTube and going live, screaming and hollering at your girlfriend and her son. And then you also brought on here that you're swatting at this man's property. You actually said that, swatters have rights. So why do people get on here blasting what's happening, screaming and hollering and saying things and doing things that's inappropriate and also wrong, and then blaming someone else for their actions. I cannot tarnish anything without your actions. If you are not swatting at the man's house and admitting it, then I wouldn't be able to use that or say that or mention it or discuss it. So how is this my fault? You know what? No one would have heard about Freeman or knew about Freeman at all until you brought him online, until you mentioned him, and then you brought us into it. How many of y'all feel or understand that the only reason we know about Freeman is because he brought up Freeman and the fact that he was swatting and having issues with Freeman? He brought that onto the internet. And then when I was just watching from the bleachers, he actually did invited me to investigate and help him out. So how am I responsible for that? You see what I'm saying? A lot of times people say I tarnished their brand or I did something to their brand. They leave out the part where they did something and then I spoke on it or gave commentary on it, but their actual action that I'm commenting on is the reason for why their brand was messed up. For instance, the bleachy person accusing me of garnishing her wages. The fact that she lied on me about garnishing her wages is what caused her to lose subscribers and credibility. It showed that she had a lack of integrity, right? And then I commented on it and debunked it because she was lying on me. So then she wants to now blame me for the downfall of her channel, but it was actually the lie that caused the downfall, not my commentary on it. Now, my commentary on it, could that have some sort of influence? Yes, but I can't give commentary on something that doesn't exist. So how did Freeman and this whole swatting thing come into existence? Ralph, and then I gave commentary on it. So you have to talk about the action that I commented on and not my commentary. Okay. And then, but see that would require you to take accountability for your actions. You're blaming me for the commentary on your action instead of your action that led to my commentary. You see what I'm saying? I hate people that don't take that. They leave out that initial the action first that I'm responding to. And of course, that way they can play victim to the situation by leaving out their part of the story or what happened first, right? So anyway, shout out to Peggy. Happy 2-month anniversary. Y'all on this backup channel. Happy anniversary. Shout out to Sister Nova. Happy 1-month anniversary on this backup. Y'all. Shout out to 8 with the 24. Shout out to you. Happy anniversary. Nuck, if you buck. Shout out to you. Long time no see. Shout out to you. Happy anniversary. I think you had a comment earlier. I have to find it after the live. But happy anniversary. And everybody else, remember, support my channel for free just by what? Hitting that like button.
Is building a social media management company, not just my platform. Fuck my platform. I got other people on TikTok that's under me in the agency, right? So on and so forth. So when you're building that, why you want somebody tarnishing your idea image of what you're doing, right? And to call future endeavors, right? To call like Cobalt Landing and say that I'm trying to take black people's land and I'm running around.
But see, it was lit. All right, it was lit. She went there because you started going there, and I'm just on the outside looking. I'm just giving you my opinion. That's it, you know. But it was too late at that point in time. I watched the whole. Look, trust me, I documented the whole story. I knew how it fell down. Yeah, at that point in time, it was too late. Danny Montana was coming out.
If that was the case, we should have just left it on the squatting. I would have respected that. Like, okay, you're saying I'm squatting from that situation, but I went to another, a place that had, antique shop that was in that same area, Allen, Michigan, which was like an hour away. That's what I was going up there for. Those two.
Oh my God! So now he's mad because he's had to sabotage his future opportunities at other forums who are planning to go to the SWAT. Let me actually see if I actually care. No, because something tells me if you did it to Freeman, you might have done it and planning on doing it to the next person, Cobalt. The Cobalt Landing person sounded nice. He sounded nice. He was like thinking that, there's something that, and I don't want that to happen to the next person. And I have talked to Freeman since that time, and he said, why wouldn't I tell the next person about what happened at the previous one? To kind of alert the person of a potential scam or swatters on the loose, on the prowl. So you're mad at me because I guess you didn't get to go to the next farm. Help is on the way. So he's mad at me because I guess I sabotaged his opportunity to go to Cobalt Landing, the next destination for the swatters. So let me actually give an apology for my sabotage. Dear Ralph, when I called the owner of Cobalt Landing and I told him that you were someone to watch out for because you were swatting on a farm in Michigan and he should be cautious and careful about allowing you to move in because you might swat there, I sincerely would do it again. I would do it again. And that's my statement to you. I would do it again. If you could see my face right now, it would be like, I don't give a fuck. And I would do it all over again tomorrow. And in fact, I enjoyed that phone call with that guy. He seemed nice, you know? So with that being said, yeah, I think a lot of y'all spend too much time whining and crying and trying to get me to care about something I don't care about. You are someone that you probably would have moved there to that farm and then put that guy through hell. And he seems like a nice guy with a business, trying to black business and trying to get it like to run it. And that I would hate that you would go there and do that just like you did with Freeman. It's wrong. And the moment you're not paying rent or doing whatever, and he needed you to get off the property, you would start saying, "Swatter's right, Swatter's right." So you actually gave me a gift today, and the gift is you actually gave me an update. And the update you said was really that I sabotaged it. And I'm sorry, but that makes me laugh, and that actually makes me happy that I sabotaged it. So I think you probably should listen to Trevor Green on this one. I don't care. And I'm happy I sabotaged your future swatting goals. Oh my gosh. Woo.
Places, right? So how did you, I don't know, man, it's just crazy. Like, to me, it's like, put the facts out there. Like, if the facts are saying like that I'm squatting, then let the facts say that I'm squatting, but don't manipulate something that I'm already trying to get out of manipulation of. Like, I felt like I was manipulated into going up there because I was supposed to be in North Carolina, Cobalt Landing. You get what I'm saying?
Who was manipulating you to Freeman? So you're still trying to blame Shar? So you're still blaming Shar for why you were there. Okay, so once you were there, you're a grown-ass man. So you going there is your responsibility. Whether I like Shar or not, Methany or not, you can't keep on blaming your freeloading activities onto her. Because once you were there, you could have paid bills and you could have helped out since you were actually living there. So you keep on trying to blame everything on Shar. I was manipulated to go in there and this is some sort of scheme or setup, blah, blah, blah. Once you're there, you're there. And from there, as a grown man, you start taking responsibility for your actions there and your conditions there and your responsibilities there and your contributions there.
Yeah, Cobalt's Atlanta sound like a damn resort. I ain't even lie.
That was a spin-off space because somebody else was like, hey, we can start the Atlas stuff up here. Cobalt's Landing, when you go down there, the four-wheelers is out, the lake is there, the path is there, like everything was good. Rex got everything set up down there. Even like, they got gas companies that work. So you got trailers, people come in that work there and they'll live there in their trailers and stuff like that. Like everything was good down there in Cobalt's Landing. That's why I was taking both my sons back down there, so on and so forth. So when she did that, I'm like, damn. And Rex called me like, bro, you gotta, I don't want no negative here, blah, blah, blah. So, you gotta clean up whatever the fuck you got going on first and then hit me back. I'm like, damn, mind you, this is a person that's, this is my sister's family member. Like, this is a person that I got introduced from the family, like that knows my family, my sister's boyfriend. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, they trying to hit home with this shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, you talking? So Rex is the bull from Cobalt Landing.
Yeah, that's like family. You know what I mean? Like a friend of the family. You know what I mean?
He ain't tell you nothing wrong, man. Clean that shit up.
Nah,
You come over here with that YouTube shit. Clean that shit up.
Shut up, nigga. He ain't
So I like that Trevor Green is holding his feet to the fire and not letting him just play victim. I love it because some people would have gotten on a platform like, oh, Dani was wrong, oh, Dani this and Dani that, and been like against me and letting him play victim and coddling him and enabling him and babying him. He's really like, hey, nigga, like, just stop playing. You know you was swatting on them people's land, and you know what time it is, and you know how Dani get down. Trevor Green, like he said, he documents what happens during the Jag saga. He makes all these videos with everyone's content, so he knows what's up. So it's like, just stop. Just stop the fuckery, okay? It's a mess. But yeah, so Ralph was trying to play victim, but Trevor Green is not allowing him to be this like victim role. Okay, hold on.
tell me nothing wrong, but the concept of it is like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Lie to my people.
Because it got personal.
How did I lie to the guy? You say his name is Rex. I did not lie to him. You were swatting at Freeman's farm. And he was having a hard time getting you and Shar off his property. So you are someone that had a lot of stuff going on, and I was right to alert a Black-owned business to the fact that what situation you're in. So then you say the guy reaches out to you and tells you, or when y'all reach out, or when you reach out, when there's a conversation, that he says for you to clean up your mess, essentially like clean up what you got going on, because he don't want that drama there. So shout out to me for giving someone a heads up that they were getting into drama with you and Shar moving onto their land. And then y'all could do the same thing again. So yeah, like, I don't know what you're expecting from me or looking for something from me, but if it's an apology for my actions, I don't owe you an apology, and I'm not going to give you one. And I would do everything the same way I did before. I would do it all over again. So there is no apology, and I didn't do anything wrong. You did something wrong by swatting on someone's land and then trying to say that Rock Nation was behind it and Rock Nation was after you. And then you try to use me to attack Freeman when you were the one swatting on that man's land. And ultimately, when he went to court, the judge decided that y'all had to leave the property and that he gets his land back, and she got evicted. So he was right. He was right. And the judge sided with him. So case closed.
It got personal with you because it came from out of the Freeman Farms era, and now it stemmed to the Cobalt Landing. Yeah. That let you know, leave Dani the fuck alone.
That's not what that let me know. That let me know that she ain't putting the truth out there. That ain't let me know to leave nobody alone. Like, just because her lies is being heard louder than the truth doesn't mean leave somebody alone. It just means, damn, I didn't think that she would like that. Like, I thought we was both on the same page, which is just putting out facts, like when the Murphy thing came up, or so on and so forth.
How can you say I'm not putting out facts, but you just admitted that you were swatting, and you keep on saying you were swatting. Once you actually admit that you were swatting on Freeman Farm and you were not paying the rent, you're trying to exchange it for labor or whatever, then that means that you're in the wrong. From there, it just goes from how can this wrong be righted? And that's to move off the property. And ultimately, Shar got evicted from it, right?
Rest in peace to Murph.
You say what?
I said rest in peace to Murph.
Oh yeah, rest in peace. Is that did anybody find out if that's like real or is it just?
Yeah. I think they confirmed it, but
okay.
Niggas just don't care.
Yeah, let's be honest. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't care because life is the most important thing of all. But a lot of people out here, I'm not getting in the way of nobody else's karma no more. Like, I come to the realization that a lot of people are getting karmatic energy.
So I guess you're trying to say that what happened to Sloth Ralph. I mean, not Ralph. What happened to Sloth was karma or something. So he doesn't, I guess in a little way, he's pretty much saying that, I guess he doesn't really care about what happened to Sloth. Yeah. So yes, for people that don't know, well, I had called him Sloth, but Murph had actually, he's no longer here. Okay. And so that was an update. And that's the one that was pretending to be a psychologist.
And they're trying to put other people in the way of their karma.
And let me say this right here. Eternity, thank you for reminding me, because I want to make sure I keep on saying it. I said it earlier, but yes, he didn't just say, Dani, come help me. I want to be clear. He didn't say, Dani, come help me. He said, Dani and the Avengers and the Avengers. So he wanted all my subscriber base and all my channel to be involved in it. So thank you for reminding me, because I have said it, but I definitely want to put emphasis on and the Avengers. So he involved me and my whole channel into it. And anyone that considers themselves an Avenger, he wanted us to be on this case. So thank you for the reminder. So he literally was saying, Dani and Avengers, Dani and Avengers, right?
That makes sense. So I
don't even think Madge ain't. I know Jag ain't covered as much as Murph was over there fucking windmilling for her. Madge, I don't think Madge said. Somebody was talking about it, but I don't think. OKP, I think OKP mentioned it. Other than that,
you would think that they would cover that shit.
Nobody all up in the chat. Shout out to a real one gone. No.
Maggie was engaged to him. Jaguar said that this is what Black excellence looked like when Murph was on the panel. So if Black excellence is gone, then you should acknowledge that Black excellence that's gone, since you put Murph in the category of Black excellence. I'm just saying. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Wrong.
A nigga back.
Please spare me. Maggot is the type of person that calls out someone as a racist and says someone is a racist and still has them in on her channel, like Stormy. So Stormy is like, oh, she's a racist. She tried to say Stormy isn't a racist to go against me, and then later she got caught up and ultimately had to admit that she is racist, and then now she's still welcoming a racist on her channel. So it shows like she's a coon.
To hold a panel about me if I go. Fuck that. Hey, somebody better at least hold a panel about me if I go. Nigga, I'm not doing all this influence content creation shit for nothing. You motherfuckers better hold a panel. You better do a cartoon, nigga. You better do my funeral cartoon, nigga.
He's gonna film. Man, look, I'm trying to come outside 2026, man. You see how fast I jumped up on the panel.
Yeah. It's about time you do, man. I mean, shit.
It's like my third time. It's like my third time. I did one. My first time I did one. I jumped on the not shit, and then OKP now here.
Okay, yeah.
I'm still trying to get used to all this shit. Though. I ain't gonna lie to you. What's up, Sandra? Sandra Love. She coming through the Trevor Green page. Shout out to Sandra Love in the building. She be holding you down for a minute, Ralph, good brother. Sandra rocking with you.
I love Sandra because look, she been there from day one. Ever since she was like, no, they made fun of my voice. Fuck that. Sandra been like, what? They try to tell me I'm not real. She is.
Oh yeah.
Yo, a lot of stuff happened in this little sector in a year. You know what I mean?
I know. This is funny, man. It's hilarious. I can't get into everything. But
you should capture more of it, man. But some of the other stuff, like some of the other viral stuff, I think if you start doing the content, cartoons of finesse, going.
My name is Sandra Love. My name is Sandra. They think I'm Dani, and I'm not Dani Robertson. I'm not Dani. I'm actually, my name is Sandra.
Yo, they went on and on saying I was Sandra Love. I'm like, I'm not no Sandra. They said, oh, that's Sandra. And then everyone, she got on the panel at Ralph's and asked herself and things like that. It wasn't that long ago when she actually hearted something. I didn't know she was on my IG. And then I saw her pop up. I'm like, girl, why are you on my IG? But I have not even really been seeing her around lately. But I guess she's still over there with Ralph. I don't know. Yeah, I guess so.
Off like in his rants, I think that'll bring some more traction to your page. he's beefing with Woody right now. So if you like can get them in a side by side cartoon clip, you know,
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna branch off and start another page because the one thing about the Trevor Green saga, he's exclusively bonded to Jag. You feel me?
Yeah. You're right. But if you like branch off and do another,
now that is true. The Trevor Green name is kind of like, I wouldn't say tainted, but it's actually associated with Jag. So it would be kind of odd for him to use that channel for other types of content or topics, because that has now become like attached to Jag and it's like a part of the whole Jag saga. Now, I will say this. Remember when Jag slipped up and she was like, she's the one that created Trevor Green, or the birth Trevor Green. I was like, Jag, you said that Trevor Green was a real person in real life. So how can you create the person or birth the Trevor Green page? She actually be telling on herself, like how she made up the story about Trevor Green, and now there's a Trevor Green page.
other page and just start doing like all the bullshit that's going on and just making cartoons of that. That's just gonna go fast, you know what I mean? Because that's what people are looking up.
I'm gonna stay on her ass.
Yeah, bald-headed Jag said there a lot about a Trevor Green story, and then someone would have made a channel off that, you know, lie that she told about Trevor Green. and now she's all pressed about the page and wants to take the channel to be taken down because the videos on there, right? A mess.
A little bit longer, man, because she be grinding my gears, man.
Shit, just do another page. Just do a side page, or just do it. Just you know what?
Come outside. They're gonna tell me to turn my TV on. If you really from Philly, turn your TV on and tell me what's on the news. What the fuck? I'm getting up, doing all that.
All right. She ain't even watching Philly news. She ain't in Philly.
Yeah. I'm like, so
yeah, she be telling on herself about how she lied about the whole Trevor Green thing. So that's why she's mad that she lied about it, and then now the page has is that someone actually is trolling her with that name, right, that she made up. That's hilarious.
LA and if you in LA and you can tell me what's on Philly, if I'm not in Philly and I'm somewhere else, what the fuck makes you think I can't find out what's on Philly like you?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, she make it seem like she doing some shit that nobody else can do. That's why I say her mind is warped already. You know what I mean? Talking about something. They used to call me Baby Thanos. Ain't nobody call you no fucking Baby Thanos. You don't get your motherfucker. I'ma snap my fingers 2 times. If you don't get your storytelling ass out of here. Look,
hey Rob, check this out. I remember when you first came to YouTube on the Jaguar Right sector. I was listening to her live, and I heard Wilkie because he's in the background talking about somebody's streaming your live, and then he's like, wow, Rob the Wild. And then I went on YouTube. I was like, okay, he on her neck, okay.
That's the day she was like, oh, somebody streaming my live on TikTok.
Yeah. Yep.
Nasty ass bonnet on, that empty bonnet. Who the hell put on a bonnet with no hair under it? That shit crazy. The internet.
All right, good brother, man. Look, I got to walk my animals, man. You got to chop it up. We got to stay in touch, man. 2026, man. We're gonna get back to this Jaguar train. We got to get her out this album with you, brother.
Yeah, 2026.
So that's, I guess, Trevor Green. Okay, so Trevor Green makes some videos on everyone's content, doing a whole Jag fiasco and saga and circus. And the video compilations are interesting and funny, right? Very creative. So Trevor, to be honest, that was a time when a lot of people were enjoying the back and forth beefing between everyone, and the different personalities clashing and the dynamics. Some people liked, even right now, if you search my name, it's like Dani Robertson, Jaguar Right. People were interested in the beef between me and that person. And I think some people are still interested in that dynamic and beef. And people have came and they were like, they saw Trevor Green's videos and they said they had to see who the person was being mentioned in that computer chair that's rocking back and forth like I'm some sort of mastermind or someone. So with that being said, they actually liked the parts, I guess, where I'm in those videos, so they had to come see who Trevor Green was referencing as far as these people involved in these videos that he's making. So I think that Trevor Green is wanting everyone to kind of report on Jag or talk about Jag or to continue down that that beef or that drama. And to be honest, most people ignore Jag. That's why there's no back and forth beef. But I think that's what Trevor wants, because that's what most of the videos are about, is the back and forth beef and drama between these people, including even Ralph is a part of it, and everyone that's in this sector doing a Jag saga was a part of it. But obviously, if you watch Trevor Green's videos, a lot of people that he puts in those videos, he knows the main people that he normally keeps putting over and over and over again. The Danny chair, and things like that. So I think that's why he, is like Ralph is somebody he uses in those videos. I'm someone he uses in those videos. Different people he uses in those videos. So I guess he kind of likes that dynamic. And if you think about it, the dynamic between everyone is how he makes his videos, because he shows how everything was happening around that time period, right? The saga of it all, and then as his music and everything. So the videos are actually creative and very funny. So he's very talented. So yeah, shout out to Trevor Green, and make sure y'all check out Trevor Green's videos. And I have to definitely catch up with the videos. Okay. Now, at one time, I was gonna talk about the big homie CC or whatever. I was gonna talk about him, and him and Jack were beefing, but I just never got around to it. And then now, So, anyways, let's go ahead and get back to this video. I'm gonna play a little bit of this, and let's move to the next topic.
It's time to point out all of this shit. They listening. They just ain't had nobody put it together. The pieces are there. You just got to put it together. Like all 15 of Jay-Z's illegitimate kids. And Ramir got to pay $100K now because of that.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that something?
That is crazy. That boy walked away with that. Damn, they set him up. Where's the godmom at now? I know she in touch with Jaguar because they moved from Philly. That's Jaguar, right? Oh, acquaintance right there. I'm going to put that shit together for y'all.
I don't even know how to feel about that.
I told you, as soon as that shit come out, y'all gonna be shocked. Like, what? Yup. Now everybody talking about something.
I'm surprised Trevor Green hasn't done the video with me and TJ when I called the hotel and TJ answered the phone. Came to the desk and answered the phone. So I know the main focus is Jack, but that was a funny one too. That some people want me to replay that live when I called and TJ was like, got on the phone. I'm like, TJ, I felt like my computer chair laughing because TJ answered the phone. And by the way, some people be lying. I did not create a petition to take TJ's cat. If you're going to be a historian and talk about the history in this sector, I talked about the petition, but it was actually OKP's channel, and I think I don't know if it's Danny Lynn or someone else, but someone from his channel, I think it was Danny Lynn, they created a petition and I talked about it. I did not create the petition myself. So stop spreading lies about, Danny created a petition to take TJ's cat. No, I did not. I talked about it and discussed it and I mentioned it on a phone call, but I'm not the one that created it. I hate when people try to come into this sector or in this space and they try to tell the history and they try to rewrite the history. If you don't know what happened doing everything, then shut the fuck up. Leave it to people that knows what happened or we're here to tell what happened. And the people that were in this sector, they know that I did not create the petition. Okay.
He need to pay that boy. Well, it look like that boy need to pay him $100K. Where you gonna get that from?
Yeah, I gotta pay that. That's crazy.
What?
I said, I gotta pay that. They had her up for that.
Yeah. The godmom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I said, the godmom.
Yeah. The girlfriend. I mean, yeah, the godmom. Whatever lie y'all want to tell her. That's his baby mama.
TJ, when she was like drum roll, and then I did like it when TJ would go off on Jag, when she would go she would go off on Jag and she'd still be like drum roll and she'll go off. Okay. So anyways, let's go ahead and move on. You can check out the rest of the video yourself. I just wanted to talk about that, and that was a timestamp I was sent. And don't worry, you all can still continue to see me send me timestamps of when people are talking about me or discussing me. And if I, feel like covering it or talking about it during one of the Aftershow Cafe lives, and I will. And I think that's actually interesting that people send me these videos, right? So I'll go and play another one, a brief one that someone else sent me. And just briefly talk about this one. So what's happening with the maggot saga is that there are actually people that used to be in her chat and on her channel, and some people have started their own channel and their own little grouping, I guess, of people that call out maggot, and even her person that she's harboring and protecting, the racist Stormy, right? So this is one video that someone sent me. Hold on. So I'm not going to play the full thing. I'm going to play a little part. Hold on. So this person is someone that, I guess she speaks out about maggot and Stormy the racist. And by the way, Stormy, we call her Triple K because she advocated for the KKK to have their own road signs. Okay. For, what is the thing called when you clean the highways? My brain is not fully functioning at this time. Adopt a highway. So Adopt a Highway. She was advocating for, the KKK to adopt the highway. And she knew that it wasn't about cleaning the highways and having like no litter on the highways. It was mostly about them having signs, because once you adopt a highway, you get a sign on that highway and it will say whoever adopted a highway. So if KKK adopts it, then the sign will say the KKK has adopted this highway. And they know that, it will be that will be acknowledgement and some sort of visibility and some sort of like nice acknowledgement for saying that they did a good deed. So, anyways, go watch I'm going to put my old videos back up for those that want to watch those videos on Triple K, which is her nickname for the person that was a bunch of racist stuff that was found. Now, when I called this out, of course, Maggot, who's always wanted to be in opposition to me, anti everything I say, started to protect this racist until she could no longer protect her and defend her. And then she finally admitted that she's a racist, but now she's still protecting the racist. Okay, hold on. So she started, the Triple K started to say, the racist Stormy started to say that my receipts were fake. It was doctored. They didn't exist anywhere and it wasn't her. And she was just making up a lot of lies on me. So Maggie started to co-sign the lies and go along with the lies and say, yeah, Dani lies and Dani this or that. A lot of negativity, like to go along with it. And I think this person and another person were sending Maggie stuff because they were cool with Maggie at the time, I guess, to kind of alert her to the fact that I was not lying. I was not making it up, that Stormy was actually the one that made these and they did exist. And it's not just from me. Okay. Now, Stormy did hide her Facebook page where other Black Lives Matter posts that she was like being racist on were hidden, but I had already captured it.
Down their bloody neck and you're shouting and you're screaming and you're so reactive. She apologizes and learns to double down. Yeah. Like, we were in Vampy's Discord when that all kicked off. I couldn't believe what came out of her mouth and I pulled her there and then. And to this day, Joe was going from panel to panel, still fucking saying it shouldn't have been addressed publicly. Why not? She said it publicly. Why not have somebody say to you publicly? But she's like, well, we were in a Discord and we've messaged back and forth.
Okay, let me, before I get into this, let me actually give shout outs. I don't want to get too far behind. Shout out to Miss Marmar in the building. Happy 2-month anniversary. Shout out to you, Yas and the Yas. Hey, girl. Hey. Shout out to Jane for getting memberships. If you are getting the membership from Jane, please say thank you for getting the membership. I think some of you already said thank you. But yeah, I appreciate it. And also please put some hearts in the chat. Wake up. Put some hearts in the chat or some heart reactions to show love for her generosity of gifting these memberships. Okay. So again, someone sent me this video of Snoopy, and I want to touch on a few things she said in this live. Again, she's part of the people that are making videos on, maggot and Triple K, the racist. Okay. And now I don't know completely everything that's happening in that whole group of people and what all is being said or their position or even how they feel about me. This person could actually hate me. I don't know. I'm just talking about in general, hate me or not. I'm glad that someone had called out the fact that Maggie was lying on me about the receipts on Stormy, because Stormy was saying I doctored it was fake and it was this or it was that, and it was actually stuff that was still active and live on Twitter, and it was not. So she was lying on me, right? And I told y'all the truth always comes to the light.
But the minute you said that, I was done with you. Don't want you around me, you're done. So the reason I got addressed publicly, which is all of what really her issue is that people know about it. So you can't hide it. You put it out in public, I can't hide. And then to go over to somebody else's platform and say it again, second time. Have that person end the live and say it a third time. Tell somebody when they do bring it up with you to get over it. Those were your words. Get over it. And that's tolerated. And people welcome her. And she changes her name to Blueberry. Because a name change is it really doesn't. People can see who you are. Your mask will slip again. So I didn't actually think I'd actually even be on this long and go through the comments. The way Maria was disrespected, I really felt like throwing up. Yeah, Seeley. Yeah, absolutely. Maria takes an awful lot that she really doesn't deserve. I was there and I stood up for my man AT2. Yes, you did, Rose. Yeah, absolutely. And rightly so. Like that whole rhetoric against AT2 being xenophobic, that went on.
My thing about the Bleachy person, though, is that she has already bragged about being biracial and saying that her dad is Indian and her mom is Black, but she identifies as Black. That's her prerogative. However, she has boasted and bragged about being biracial with good hair, quote unquote, good hair. Okay, so I don't want to hear anything about who she says can speak on a topic or not. Okay, ciao. How you gonna tell someone who can speak on Black topics when you're biracial? Okay, bring somebody that's a full Black woman to say something. Okay, I'm just being honest. Okay, and listen, I'm not trying to get all into that, but you can't keep on trying to say like, let's say Rabbit is Hispanic, or this person is white, or this person is that, and they can't speak on something when you're someone that's biracial. You say your dad is Indian, your mom is Black, you're biracial, but you try to control who can be in the Black D sector. It's weird. Okay, it's weird. So I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Someone that's not even claiming to be full Black is trying to control a Black space. It's weird. Okay. And they will figure out sooner or later that Bleachy is someone that's always anti every race. I'm okay with any, and people know that I have a diverse audience. Like I'm okay with anyone being in this space, as long as they're not racist. However, they'll soon find out that she keeps on playing those Malcolm X clips and all those other clips all day and night, that she's anti anyone that's not Black, but then at the same time she doesn't claim to be Black. It's a weird dynamic. Okay, but they'll soon figure it out. And essentially she uses that whole thing just to what can I say, just to attack people. Like whenever she wants to attack someone that's not Black, she'll bring up the fact that they're not Black. But then she'll say they shouldn't be speaking on Black topics. But then she'll co-sign and put up with Ugly Fur, who's a white gay male, and then allow him to get on all these platforms in the Black T sector to say whatever he wants to say. So she's quite selective. Okay, so they're gonna all find out, figure it out sooner or later, that she's always gonna bring up race this and race that when it's not about race. Okay, she's a weirdo. Yeah, that's all she plays is you've been hooked when you were bamboozled, like girl, have a seed. Okay. And then and don't forget all the time she was saying, oh, Dani has a white mod or Dani has white mods. And so what if I had a white mod? And what does that matter? Like that, she was going on and on about it, like, oh my gosh, like, oh, she has a white mod, oh, she has a white mod. Like, and child. So they'll figure it out sooner or later once they be over there, and she keeps on doing that. That's if she has a channel by next Wednesday.
For 2 months. 2 months. Until the next incident comes up with Stormy. And even the same pattern again. On that particular day, it was Daniel Robertson had doctored these receipts.
Okay, let me go back real quick. But yeah, so when I say mod, I was talking about my mod, Jenny. I had a mod before that was Jenny Pena. I think she came in the chat today. Yeah, hold on.
I was there and I stood up for my man AT2. Yes, you did, Rose. Yeah, absolutely. And rightly so. Like that whole rhetoric against AT2 being xenophobic, that went on for 2 months. 2 months. Until the next incident comes up with Stormy. And even the same pattern again. On that particular day, it was Daniel Robertson had doctored these receipts. And she hadn't, you know? And I'd look them up.
So right here, Stormy Triple K, the racist, was saying I doctored receipts because and then Maggie was actually going along with it, like, oh, it's just fake, Dani's a liar, So right here, Snoopy is saying that was not true. Dani did not doctor it. And that's why I told y'all, do your own research. Don't just believe things you hear on the internet. Go look and research and see for yourself. So that's what she did. She went to Twitter. She looked and saw it for herself that these tweets were right there. I did not doctor them. That people just lie on me and they make up stuff, okay? And then Maggie will co-sign it and go along with it just because it's me.
Particular day, it was Daniel Robertson had doctored these receipts, and she hadn't, you know. And I'd looked them up, and it was all there, and there was other people that covered it too. Maggie did not want that out in the open. I specifically had a message to be told, do not send her anything that Dani has covered. And I'm saying to her, but this is factual. And this is everywhere. And this is what I found. So
she's saying that I guess there was a whole thing about don't send me anything that Dani has covered. Because see, to do this, you have to lie on me. You have to make up stuff about me. And you have to invent things and say I doctored and it's fake to make me out to look like I am a person that's dishonest and a liar and a schemer and a scammer. So essentially, she sees on Twitter that these tweets exist and I did not doctor them or make them up. But of course, Maggie doesn't want to hear anything positive about me because, you know, she has to keep her narrative alive. Right. So when this person Snoopy sees the tweets, she's like, wait, Dani didn't doctor those. I can see it with my own 2 eyes. They are right here on Twitter. They exist. They're not doctored. They're not fake. She made these statements.
Being xenophobic, that went on for 2 months. 2 months. Until the next incident comes up with Stormy. And even the same pattern again. On that particular day, it was Daniel Robertson had doctored these receipts. And she hadn't, you know. And I'd looked them up. And it was all there. And there was other people that covered it too. Maggie did not want that out in the open. I specifically had a message to be told, do not send her anything that Dani has covered. And I'm saying to her, but this is factual. And this is everywhere. And this is what I found. So when she had said about the video with the country artist, Jason Aldrin. I had to go and get the lyrics and send her the lyrics because she was refusing to cover anything. And if you go back on that live, you will see somebody says to her in the chat, Dani already covered this. And she says, Snoopy, why would you send this to me? Because it's a fact.
What child? She called me a child. A mess. So Maggot was live and she was lying on me and trying to cover and protect the racists. So she only wants to go over things so she could try to, win against me with lies and smears and things like that. So then she has a subscriber sending her that this is not fake, it's not doctored. These actually exist. And she actually did say these things. And even the song lyrics and things, this is what it means. And so she's calling this out, and Maggot doesn't want to cover it. She's mad that this is even being sent to her because now it goes against it. And I do recall that it's kind of like mid-live is when she had to kind of double back and backpedal on what she was saying because she was pretty much exposed like, hey, no, she actually is, in fact, the racist, and these are real receipts, okay? And then she's like, oh, if it comes from Dani, then it's not real, but it comes from someone else. A tweet is a tweet, whether it comes from me or anyone else. It's like, it's ridiculous, but that just shows and goes to prove how much of a liar she is.
But I came off that live and I was so shattered. I was so embarrassed getting down, having been up there and thinking, oh my God. And from that point, I was kind of like, I'm fucking done. I'm done. To be up there laughing with something so serious, not giving it any kind of sensitivity, not treating anything with any kind of respect. It was just disgusting. We send receipts and then she doesn't. I don't fucking care. Yeah, doxes you. Yeah. But look, like, facts are facts. And if your bias is getting in the way, you're in the wrong fucking place. But then you're a known liar anyway, so what's to be expected? She doesn't like being shown up, Snoopy, with the actual truth. That's a fact. Yeah. She doesn't want the truth. You know, when I started, and it's not even started, I supported her. I started off not liking her, really. Did not support her whatsoever. The whole thing with Ada, everything before that, had watched all of that. And I had supported somewhere else. It was against Maggie. But when everything started coming out about Ralph, it was the only platform that people could go to. When I tell you stuff that was sent, she fucked up. Okay? There was a lot of stuff she didn't want to put out, and that's okay. But even in regards to the women that came forward and put their information out there, she turned around the following week and gave them all a slap in the face by inviting Ralph up because she had got Quiet Storm up on panel. That to me turned my stomach. A convicted rapist on your panel, and the minute you lose your channel, you reach out to him. And the receipts are there, Maggie. So for anybody that's sitting in the chat or in the bushes, I'm not lying. The receipts are out there on how Maggie reached out to Quiet Storm's researcher.
And that's the thing about the person. She does not care about who she has to connect with, network with, team up with, link up with, associate with, just to go against me, her obsession. She does not care, and to make a bag or make some money, okay, at all. So her inviting the rapist on the panel is not unheard of. Her reaching out to the assistant and even sharing her document or against me, lawsuit against me that she was planning on filing a response, is not shocking or surprising. She has no integrity.
Because Quiet Storm's researcher was able to put out, through Auntie Mickey, all of the paperwork, every bit of it, that she was planning on going to court with. Only she had transferred and changed the names around from respondent to defendant. Same case number, same date, same stamp, copy and paste. These facts are out there. There's so many people that just sit in a chat and take, oh my God, this person's a victim.
Those people know that Maggot is lying. A lot of people know that she's lying. They just don't care. It's kind of like this. By any means necessary. So whatever you got to say about Dani or anyone to take them down, whatever you got to do to take them down, then by any means necessary, do it. Lie, cheat, scam, whatever, just do it by any means necessary. So they actually just are on board. They just don't care what she does or says as long as she wins. They want her to win by any means. They'll turn the other way or turn a blind eye to anything as long as she tries to get that objective, which is a win, which she always loses. But hey, they can hold out hope at least. So it's not the fact that people don't actually see the schemes and the scams and the lies sometimes. It's just that it benefits them because that's actually their goal. They take it on themselves that they also want the same people to be taken down and the same people to lose. So they are saying like whatever has to happen, whatever has to be said or done, they don't care. Now, I'm not saying for everyone. There are some people that genuinely do believe that she's a victim, and then they will eventually wake up one day and say, oh, right, oh, she's not. But there are some people that actually are down with the lies and the schemes and the scams, and they are like-minded. Okay, not all. I would say it's probably be a split like 50-50, where some people actually are buying into the victim persona, and then the other 50% are actually down with the shit.
Person is just being attacked and bullied for no reason. That's bullshit. You need to listen to both sides before you can actually make up your mind on anything. And if you don't do that, and you're just going to keep throwing fucking money at this woman because that's all that she's looking for.
Exactly, that's all she's looking for. So what's happening is, in the black tea sector, she's not really welcome. In the Jaguar right sector, she's not really welcome. And then now with her own audience, a lot of her audience members and even mods have left her channel because of how she treats them and her lack of integrity and things that she has done to like Polly and other people. I don't know the full story, okay? But I do know that she has lost a lot of people, but she's not going to just take accountability and say, it's my actions towards these people that led to this. She's only going to say, Dani in the troll form, Dani is responsible for her everything that's wrong. I will say this, press 1 in the chat if you recall that before I terminated Maggie's channel, well, I say YouTube terminated her channel. Before her channel was terminated, Maggie was already attacking me and slandering me and defaming me. She keeps on saying and making videos on me daily. She's been doing that since her arrival in December of 2024. She keeps on saying that she's doing all of this because I took her channel. But the truth is, she was already doing all of this stuff when she was with Jag, and since December when she came out of nowhere attacking me and AT2 and then everyone else in the sector. I have been her content because she was always using me as her content. And if I went live saying this, she would go live and go opposition, her and Jag. So she's been that way. So at first was her and Jag. First was her by herself, and then Jag joined her, started joining her lives, and then it was her and Jag versus me and the Avengers. It happened that way. And then we would go live, and then Jag and her would go live, and they would be in opposition. That it never changed. So her trying to say it's all because of her channel being terminated. No, this whole issue and beef and problems existed before then. So when people try to rewrite history, they try to rewrite it and say, oh, it's because the channel was terminated. But it's actually when you came for me first for Jag and for yourself and for money. And I say for money because it wasn't just for Jag. She even dropped Jag really quickly to try to save her own ass. She came for me for money because she was in the she started YouTube and she was talking about something else. I guess that topic dried up or she wasn't getting that much attention and clout from it. She switched to talking about Jag. And once she saw that Jag was talking about me and AT2, she started making videos on me and AT2 in about December 2024. Jag saw some of these videos and started joining on her panel. And then once Jag joined the panel, of course, Jag is going to talk about me all the time. Dani. So then it was, I would go live and then I would say certain things. And then they would go live and Maggie would try to defend Jag and protect Jag against me. And then I would go live and it was a back and forth. It was a back and forth. And then once Jag left, it was she still was doing the same thing, waiting, like hanging out of my bushes, waiting for me to go live so that she could report on what I did and go against me on any topic and say my receipts are fake about everything. And then that's when she finally lost her channel. And then now so that's the real history and lineup. She tries to rewrite it. She never starts a story where she attacked me first and we didn't know who she was. Everyone in the Jag sector and Black Tea sector, we didn't know who she was. She didn't exist. So you made yourself into the sector, or you evaded this sector. We didn't know you. And you can't say I came for you when I don't. How can I come for someone I don't even know it that exists? So the reason I know you exist, you start coming for me. So it's weird to keep on rewriting history.
Like, you deserve each other. And that's a fact. I'm just saying it as it is. If you're just going to sit and take facts and go, okay, I'm not going to look at this myself. I'm not going to research anything. I'm just going to sit and take everything you say to me as 100%. Because she has done nothing but lie since she's come on the platform and been exposed over and over and over. I said here the other evening on my live that Maggie had applied to do the court case with Lily Letitia that she lost, but she had signed a waiver because she was unemployed, and the same waiver she could go and do for an appeal. The following day she went live and actually said, you know what, guys, I got a waiver, I didn't have to pay. Of course she didn't. It's public record. It can be pulled up to show. But you'll still sit there saying, oh, I need $500 and if you can send it to me. You're all idiots. You all really need to look. You all really need to hear both sides before you go, okay, she's telling me the truth. Because she hasn't told the truth in her fucking life.
So Jane says Maggie has many races as her subs now. To be honest, her audience is primarily just racist people and people that, not all of them, but a lot of them are. So her audience is not even Black Tea sector people, most of the people, to be honest. That's why I said she's really not in this space. And there's different sectors. Now, I do believe that there is a new sector forming. And by that, a new sector, is that these videos are not going to come up in this space as a talking point or a topic. And these the new people or the new sector is being created, and I think it's a combination of people that were from the like the Sloth Wig kind of platform and the Atwood and maybe the Meghan Markle Meghan sector. I think it's a group of people that are forming their own little space or sector, our community, and those people are making lives, and then there is a little something going on there. That's what I do believe is happening. And in that space, people are talking about topics that I typically don't talk about as much. Like right now, I'm touching on something from that space, but typically I wouldn't be talking about it because it's not completely 100% in this space. And it's nothing wrong with that. It just means that sometimes sectors are created or spaces are separate spaces are being created at the same time, or and they're interwoven or intertwined together at some points to where people still know what's going on. Because I still know what's kind of going on, but not fully what's going on. Because I might know some people within the space, but not all. Okay.
So now you see a common theme between Stormy and the Owl. And why same people go between both chats. And Maggie, your fucking platform is a haven for racists. You are the only place that will accommodate people like that in their chat, welcome them, get them on panel, have them get up without having any information fact checked. But you're the victim. Everybody's after you. So everything I'm saying is me. It's my opinion. It has been my experience. Her subscribers.
Now, even if, like, especially when even white people are calling your chat racist, then child, listen, that means your channel, you're a coon. Even someone white is saying that your channel is hosting racists, and that's a haven for racists. So that means you're a sellout coon over there. Lord have mercy. A mess, a mess, a mess. If you have to be called out by white people, you're a black woman being called out by white people for hosting racists. Let me tell you, help is on the way. Help is on the way, child. Y'all just hear that a white woman is calling out her for hosting racists, and like, you're a black woman, and we see it because she said Stormy is a racist, but then she was windmilling and trying to swing for her, protect her, then finally admitted because she had. Now let me be clear, Maggot is a coon and thinks she's a token or exception, and she's self-hating, and let me tell y'all something. Maggot is self-hating, and she actually said one time that she doesn't sound black. Now, it's not about like sounding black, because it's not a sound. I'm not trying to get into like correct grammar and everything, but she actually believes like, oh, if someone was on the phone with me, I actually sound white. She's really thinking that she's 100% sounding something like she's not. Like, I don't know, like. She really thinks that she can just like is white passing or something. I think she identifies as a white woman. I don't know. I'm like, girl, you're not as white, whatever, as you're thinking that you are at all. You're completely delusional. She's like, yeah, if I were on the phone, they would think I'm white. I'm like, girl, she really wants to be white so bad. So she also will have her matted wig, and she will actually put little bows and like scrunchies. She will have like the pigtails, like the Pippi Longstocking pigtails. You know how like Indian braids where you just put one braid on each side of your head, and she'll actually put little barrettes and little bows on it, and she actually thinks that looks real or authentic or like her real hair. And it looks a hot mess, and it looks like a 2-year-old going to pre-K, and they braid their own little Pippi Longstocking braids. It's weird, but I think that she really thinks she thinks that her hair looks real or realistic, and that she's I don't know what's going on, but she really wants to be white so bad, and it's just creepy. Okay, and she thinks that I think that when she gets on camera, she thinks that she fits in totally with the white people as someone white, because how she talks and how she does this. She's a coon. So it's hard to explain fully, but she really identifies and feels like she fits in with white people more than black people. In my opinion, she's a self-hating coon. So it's not going to be surprising to me that she harbors and protects and has a bunch of racists in her chat and doesn't care, because to her, when they are being racist, it's not towards her, because she's different from everyone. She's not a black woman like everyone else. She's the exception. She's different. She's the token. She's special. And they're not talking about her. They're talking about the ghetto black people, the ratchet black people, and the black people that talk this way or that way. And she's the exception to it. So that's why she doesn't care, because she feels like she's the special one that is different. And they're talking about, and she will join in like, oh yeah, those black people, those self-hating people, they actually believe that they're the exception. They're different from black people. They don't like black people themselves, and they think that they stand out, and they speak differently, talk differently, act differently, and they present themselves differently. They think that they actually fit in, No, your skin color is right there. You're not fitting in. You're black. You're black at the end of the day. I don't care how you dress it up, speak it up, talk it up, say it up, try to do your hair away or whatever. You're black at the end of the day. And they're gonna let you know, the race is gonna let you know on Mad Day exactly who you are and what you are. Okay. So that's how she presents herself. So that's why she's harboring all the races. And again, like I said, I'm a black woman saying this, and I love it when white people speak up and say, hey, as a white woman, I can recognize that Stormy is racist and you're harboring racist. Most people in your chat are white racist people, and a white woman is saying that about your chat. And let me tell you,
yes, the absolute completely stupid. Like, if the information is there, why don't you even want to go and look at it? Why don't you even want to go and look at it? You know, she's stupid. A campaign that is still strong, and yesterday the campaign was reignited with these three. And five. Thank you, Polly. Yeah, she did. She went on an absolute rant, blaming people who had nothing to do with anything, saying that they were in contact with me, that they shared stuff about her to me, and they hadn't. I haven't spoken to them at all. I don't know them. I only know their names in a chat. They prefer conspiracy. No, they prefer just to lie and make a conspiracy out of nothing. Theories. She's willing to kill my character because she wants to hide the truth. Yeah. Polly, I find it hilarious. Let me just say this, right? For anyone that keeps want to keep saying in defending Maggie, that wasn't Polly's name. Do you know what? The doxing that went out and everything else that went out was very fucking real. So if that's how you let yourself off the hook to somebody that supported you, and you have people in your chat, and you're not the first person that she has doxed. She doxed Kimmy the other day. She put
okay, let me get off because the Timmy Tucker person has doxed herself. Now I will say this. The Timmy Tucker person put her own gun license on her social media. And by the way, for the people in the back, I'm gonna obviously resubmit my documents. It's called procedural, so I have to just do things in order and procedural. So I'm gonna submit all that. But yeah, essentially, she actually posted her own gun license that had her full government name on her actual page. Timmy Tucker did. She doxed herself. She also doxed her own mugshot. I'm gonna discuss all of that once I refile my document, okay? Because it's procedural. It means I have to do certain things in order and certain filings. And by the way, I actually did do it. It's just that I didn't put it in my title or my caption that I was actually motioning for what they said I need to motion for. So I'm just gonna resubmit it. And yeah, it says without prejudice. That means I can resubmit the thing, which I am. Well, I have already resubmitted one. I'm going to resubmit the other one. It's pretty much going to show how you'll be able to see it later, but it's pretty much going to show how Timmy Tucker is pretty much a liar and someone that doxed herself and did a lot of scandalous things. But yeah, you'll be able to see that once I refile it, probably by next week. Okay. Yeah. So anyways, that's that topic. And the last thing I want to talk about is Ryder Rue. Now, to be honest, this has covered different sectors. That covered, what Snoopy said, some of it. And then Ralph, who I consider more like the Jaguar right sector. And then, well, he was not a Jaguar sector, it's kind of down. And now, yeah, I'm no longer doing the DBU. Now, other people are talking about these DBU people, and I actually love it. And to be honest, I actually want to do a live soon to talk about this sector and the state of this sector, because I feel that there's a heavy reliance on me for topics and content, and I feel that there should be a way to pass the torch on to others, since I'm not going to, or should I say, I don't want to fully be in certain spaces anymore and talk about certain people. And if other people are going to be doing it, then hey, that could be their content or their thing. Because I don't want to be the professor anymore. Even like the just recent person who says she's debunking certain lies, then that could be her thing. But I don't want to do that anymore for those people. As far as I'm concerned, I want to detach and get away from those people. And I don't want to have nothing to do with those people. So if other people are wanting to talk about it, then so be it. You know, that could be their thing. And they can debunk and expose, like just like Snoopy has, you know, said Maggot is lying and she's exposing or debunking certain things. So that could be her thing. I'm uninterested in that person. So I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna be like, she's not like, for me, that person needs to just be exactly who she is, an outcast. She's not a part of the Black tea sector. She's not a part of the Jaguar Right sector fully. Now, was she a part of it when she was with Jag? Yes. But once she was out, once she left Jag, and how she was not welcome into the sector by a lot of people. There's not a lot of people that really welcome her into this space. So will I say she's Jaguar Right sector? Yes, I will say that she is. Is she Black tea sector? Not really. So Maggot, yeah, she's okay, Jag sector, because she was a part of the Jag saga. I will give her that. But as far as the Black tea sector that she's trying to get into, it's a separate sector. She's not really a part of that sector. She's trying to be, but she's not really a part of it. And the people that she's trying to use to get into the sector, they're not really that significant. They're insignificant. So they really are not someone that can be like, okay, you're welcome in the Black tea sector and it's actually going to stick or land or influence the space. They don't have that much influence to say anything. Yeah. And I think she realizes that. That's why she tries to focus on me 24/7, because she knows, you know, if I was cool with her, gross, she'll have more momentum in this space. And since I don't fuck with her, she really does not. And I don't want anything to do with that bitch. So essentially, people want to cling to me for relevancy. And that's all she wants from me is relevancy and some sort of acceptance from me. So then she could clout chase off of me of some sort of association. And I'm not giving you that. I don't want anything to do with you. Okay. So now the last person I want to talk about is Ryder Rue. So
power on. Bluetooth connected. Battery low.
No, don't be low. I need you. So about Ryder Rue. So Ryder Rue is always saying that she's okay with people having a differing opinion, and you don't have to agree with her, and you can have your own opinion. That's what she says. But the moment people don't agree with her, she attacks them. So essentially, when ad hominem. So there's an ad hominem fallacy. Ad hominem fallacy is when you're debating with someone and arguing with someone, and instead of actually attacking the topic or the subject, the conversation, they actually attack your personal, something personal about you. It could be your looks. Mostly the looks are a go-to, your intelligence, or something about you. They can attack your character and things like that, a reputation. And they don't want to actually argue about the actual talking point or topic you brought up, because the reason is they want to deflect away from that because it's the truth. So then they can deflect and start talking about your looks, and next thing you know, you're battling and you're roasting each other and things instead of just talking about the topic. It's a way to derail and things. And usually when people do that to me, I'm like, okay, well, can we just talk about the topic? Let's talk about the topic. Focus. Let's talk about the topic. It's not about my looks. It's not about this. It's not about that. Let's stick to the main topic of this conversation. You have to redirect. If you actually allow them to, and you fall for it, then the next thing you know, you'll be screaming and yelling and have a whole rah-rah session, and you'll be completely off topic. And then they will actually accomplish their goal, which was to deflect it and to change the topic, which was the point. So that's what Ryder Rue does a lot of times. When she cannot argue with you or debate with you on the topic, she starts to name call and to dox or do other things to change the topic. So doxing, name calling, and a bunch of other things is what she does when she cannot win someone with the truth and facts and receipts and the talking points. So if you have ever beef with Ryder Rue and you realize that as soon as she starts beefing with you, she's trying to dox you, is because that's her go-to. She does not know how to go back and forth and debate and with receipts. So she tries to shut you down with the doxing. Okay. Or she'll try to shut you down with jokes and roast. No nuts is emailing me still. No nuts, take me out the group chat. I don't want no more messages from you. Okay, you lost your whole restraining order thing against Armand. It's over. You have a 2-year thing. Now I know you can try to appeal. So he says, notice a motion for new trial and support a memorandum and points of authority declarations. So he's still trying to go against that and try to get a new trial. That's no nuts, by the way. Armand, just check out my video on my main channel. Armand Wiggins got a restraining order against him, and he's still, I guess, trying to appeal it and go against it. This is 15 pages, but yeah, he's always sending me stuff, child. He got Aria Mitchell to give a declaration. That's the lawyer that was, oh Lord, with Courtney Burgess and all those fake lawsuits against Diddy. Anyways, I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, he got... honestly, we're really giving declarations and being a witness for him. So he got people trying to child. Anyways, yeah, $440,000. So anyways, he I made a video yesterday, but he's still emailing me the notifications and shit. So he's still trying to win, child. Oh yeah, let me go back. So I was talking about Ryder Rue. So Golden responded. So this is what Golden responded. So for people, I know she's in the bushes, bitch. Okay, I know you're in the bushes. You're a fucking liar, and you're just mad because you got called out. So this is Golden's response. She says, you currently have active legal matters that require your attention. And yeah, I have been responding. So I'm sure you can go check the docket and pay for the receipts. Okay, so yeah. She says, I suggest you focus on responding to the judges and handling those proceedings rather than attempting to manufacture content involving my name. So manufacture content involving your name. So who's actually manufacturing content? Is it me or you? Now, didn't I just tell you guys about ad hominem fallacy, where you attack the person instead of the actual argument or the topic? We just discussed this. And right here is a prime example of ad hominem fallacy, where the person is trying to attack me instead of talking about the actual topic or conversation that I'm pointing out. Like, where's the receipt, right? I have zero interest in participating in your online narratives. No, you made a narrative about me saying I struck your channel, I took your channel, and now I'm going to ask you for a receipt. So you can send me a whole 2-paragraph response, but you cannot post a receipt. Post a fucking receipt, bitch. And you won't post a fucking receipt because there is none. You made it all up. You're the one that made a narrative. And now when I'm calling you out and I'm calling you to the carpet and says, post a fucking receipt, bitch. You don't have no receipt. So you're a fucking liar. And then try to spin it and twist it off on me as I'm the one making shit up. No, you are. If I did something, I would say I did it. You're just trying to get clout off of me. And it's not going to work. Now, it's interesting that you can get on here and lie on me and say what you're going to say. Trying to get, slick with the mouth. But if I got slick back and I start doing things back, and then that's when it will be a problem, right? So it's okay for you to be out here lying on me and making up shit and doing what you do. But then if I retaliate and I respond and reciprocate and match some energies around here, then we're going to have another person out here playing victim, which I'm going to be paying you dust. But let's be clear, bitch. I think that you already got problems in other sectors and even with other people. And I don't think you need my type of problems added to your fucking list. But yeah, you, like my mom said, kick rocks because we're uninterested. And stop trying to get clout off my name. You're a boring, basic ass bitch. That's why your channel is not taking off. And I don't give a fuck what happened to your channel. I don't give a fuck if it was taken down. And bitch, if I took it down, I will be happy it got taken down because you're a fucking liar. Maybe you need to get taken down. Sucks for you. Okay? It was a waste of a channel anyway with 19 subscribers. Woohoo, let's grab out a channel with 19 subscribers. Ask Maggie how to buy subscribers so you could at least pretend like you got at least 100. Okay? Yeah. And then she says, I have zero interest in participating in your online narratives, and I am not one of your intimidated targets. Yeah, you're a liar. You're lying on me. You're mad that I'm calling out. What's the issue with me asking for a receipt? If you said I did something, then shouldn't I have the right to say, where's the receipt and why are you lying on me? So now you're playing victim because I asked for a receipt. Why do people get so mad? Listen, if I had said that Golden struck my channel, took my channel down, and she did this or that to my channel, and she says, where's the receipt? I will actually screenshot my email from YouTube or whatever, and I will say, here's a receipt of her doing it. I will back my words. So now when someone asks you for a receipt of what I did, you cannot give a receipt because you are lying. So then you deflect and try to do ad hominem attack on and talk about other topics to deflect away from the real issue. So anyone out there running with this lie, ask Golden to give you a receipt and she won't give you one. She'll give you attitude. She'll give you deflection. She'll give you everything besides a receipt because she made it up. For attention and clout, okay? She says, do not attempt to provoke engagement for content purposes. Girl, nobody wants engagement for no content purposes or anything else. This was brought to my attention that you're lying on me and I'm calling you out for lying on me. And now all of a sudden, now you're the victim. Y'all see what I'm saying? These people are weird. These people are so weird. And I don't know why that might have worked for certain people. But the main people that follow me and are true subscribers of my platform and channel, they know good and well I don't hide that I strike people. If I strike a channel or I strike somebody or take someone's channel, I don't hide the fact that I'm doing so. I say it openly and proudly. And also they know who I don't like and who I do like and who I'm beefing with. And last time I checked, I wasn't beefing with you. So why would I be attacking your channel? It doesn't make sense. So now that I'm calling it out, you're mad. Yeah. So, and also the next thing for people that missed it, because I did remove it from my main channel, Aaron does not have his channel back. Ryder Rue made it up. Let's move into Ryder Rue now. Ryder Rue made it up. I never gave him his channel back, but I did take a poll on my main channel, and they the audience really said no, that 37% said give him his channel back, and like the rest people were saying still thinking about it. And then he almost had 50% though. It was almost going to be 50-50, so he had a good shot of getting it back. Now Maggot, on the other hand, we did a poll and hers came to 90% no. Hers is like 90% no, that people don't want her channel back. So I told you, if most of the audience were saying no, and that was at least 90 votes within a short amount of time, they heard him and pushed that button no. So that means people are not fucking with you as much as you thought. Skilo saying free Aaron. But yeah, people, would choose Aaron over you in this space, and that says a lot because Aaron, Mr. Lean in Shoes, has a better shot in this sector than you, obviously. And it is what it is. And I saw 90-something%. I'm like, yeah, you have not done anything to change the how you are seen or viewed in this sector, and it has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with you, and all those people are even like Snoopy and others calling you out. That's what you get. Now you have a sector of people who are building around you and your lies and your shit, and they're calling you out. Some of these things they're calling you out on, saying how you lied on me. You lied on me. So that's not a good look for people that left their channel and they're actually admitting that you have lied on me. But for all the new people, I'm not saying I'd say everything I do, but for the most part, for certain things like scragging people's channel and taking people's channel, I will admit to me being the one that did it. So anyone saying I did something and you didn't hear it from me, that's a damn lie. Okay. Because who, what, when, where, why, how, and why? Because who said I was beefing with the Golden? I didn't know I was beefing with her to take her channel. For number one, I have to be beefing with you. For me to strike you, I have to be beefing with you. If we're not beefing, I'm not gonna strike you. The fuck? Why? If I'm not beefing with someone, why would I be striking their channel? If we're in the act of beef, then most likely I probably will. Besides certain people. Like for Ralph, I wouldn't do it, Ralph, because Ralph is not the type of beef that I would strike his channel for my content. Because, yeah, even when he was using Freeman content and Freeman said I could strike people for his content, I didn't strike Ralph's. Yeah, but other people, and that like defamatory lies and false doxing kind of shit, then yeah, it's up and it's stuck. Where I will strike for the content. Okay. But yeah, so Golden, you made it up. We're not beefing. We have nothing going on between us, and you made up that whole story about me coming for your channel. I'm gonna play this a little bit because I have to charge up my speaker to talk about the Ryder Rue portion. Hold on.
32 still living with her ass. Shouldn't you be married with kids or moved on or something?
I think you do got kids.
Yeah, with her.
You think so?
Yep.
That's weird. Now I can't.
Don't make me go into extensive research. Don't make me pull out this evidence. Don't make me pull out the evidence. Please don't make me pull out.
Yeah. You got to make me believe on that. Well, that just sounds too weird right there.
All right. I'm trying to told you they was in a relationship together. One no.
He was in a relationship to Godmama. Him and Godmama.
Yes, bro. Yes, they together, bro.
And they had a baby together. 2. So then what makes that his God kids? That's a little weird, ain't it? Ain't that? That would be the step God kid. I never heard of a step God kid. That's why I'm saying you have to. That was a little weird to me.
With a godmom is no relation in no type of blood, so she, you know what I mean. She just hold the title of godmom. She was just friends with your mama for all that time. That's all, you know what I mean. Like
that's weird.
But you gotta look at their whole story, you know, from the time that they moved from Philly, you know, from the time she groomed him, you know, from 16 years old, you know, to these stories that they holding, you know, so on and so forth. So, and then, you know, it's the whole, you know, one person was in this room while she was in the kitchen during the Atwoods interview. You can tell they in the same house. They trying to play like they not in the same house. You can hear Jaguar's voice like she's on a speaker call in the fucking background on when the lady is talking with the interview with Atwood. I think it's the second interview.
So you thought they was in the same room together?
They was in the same house together. When the little boy walked through the kitchen, he walked past her. You see her react to the boy, and then when he goes in the room, you see Ramir react to the boy, and then she says to Atwood, "Oh, he dealing with his son right now." Da, da, da. Yeah, because he just walked past your ass to go in there. So you know what I'm saying?
You gotta do a recap on that, brother.
Man, listen to me, man.
Look, I know you be on. I know you be on some stuff now. I remember you did the episode when you was breaking down how Wolf and Jag was in the background chopping up pharmaceuticals.
That motherfucker
You know, YouTube, man. I gotta learn how to curb my language on YouTube.
Yeah.
Look, and this shit, the YouTube shit is getting on my nerves, man. I'll be out in the real life streets talking like I'm on YouTube. Niggas, I'm on a corner telling the story to a nigga like I gotta use YouTube vernacular. I'm like, yeah, you know.
I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, man, yeah, such and such got unalived. They was like, what?
Right? Yeah, I'm on the corner telling grown ass Philly niggas. I'm like, yeah, man, you know they unalived niggas around the corner. Like, what? I'm like, yeah, watch out.
Now that is true, and that can't happen with the whole YouTube because I remember I was typing something up, and then I was almost gonna put unalived. I'm like, unalived? Yeah. I actually have to put murder, not unalived, okay? So it can get in the way, like, hold on. So let's talk about Ryder Rue and how Ryder Rue cannot handle rejection or being told the truth about herself. She always says that she can take different opinions. You can have your own opinion, your own thoughts, and you don't have to go by what she says. And then the moment someone comes on her panel, sweet baby, you said, right? I said on the live the other day. Yeah. I was actually writing up something and I put on the live. I'm like, wait, I'm supposed to, like what? So, shout out to Ralph. Thank you so much for the Cash App. Says for just want to say thank you, and you know why. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Again, shout out to Ralph. I appreciate the Cash App, and everybody else. Remember, support my channel for free just by hitting the like button. So yeah, Ryder Rue. Someone came up on her podcast, and they were pretty much telling her about herself and things that something they picked up on about her actions and how. She says people can have a differing opinion and things like that. But then once they had a different opinion, they wanted to bring things up. Ryder Rue started talking about the person's trying to say that a person is like their body size and calling them like making fun of their weight or what she alleges or thinks their weight is. And so instead of talking about the actual topic itself, she started to roast the person. That's a common thing that she does. So she realizes that the person is calling her out, telling the truth about herself. And instead of just going back and forth with friendly or just conversational, sticking to the topic, she starts to attack the person's looks and said, to deflect. So that way now it becomes about roasting session instead of the topic. So, for people like that, those people annoy me because it's like, you're always trying to derail or deflect from the main topic and it gets stupid. And it's like, and it's obvious what you're doing. And to me, you look like you're the loser in the situation because as soon as I pick up on a fallacy or a deflection, you've lost. Because now you're telling me that whatever your the argument is about, that you're losing against it and you're being called out. And you don't like it, so now you're going to deflect and attack someone in a different way instead of attacking the argument. No, go back and forth based on the topic itself and don't deflect by name calling. So let's listen to how that unfolded.
It is an open panel. I don't see no fucking requests.
So she says it's an open panel.
I mean, no, cousin, there's somebody that wanted to come up and they DM me.
What's hilarious to me is that Rich is like someone wants to come up and they had direct message to him. He didn't know that this person, I guess, I don't know, because I guess he didn't know the person was going to say something negative about Ryder Rue. So they messaged him to come up on Ryder Rue's podcast. And I guess she thought it was going to be positive, or maybe she thought it was going to be, I don't know. But the point is, it's hilarious. Hilarious. Hold on. Help is on the way. Okay, hold on.
Okay, now. Wanted to come up. Okay. Was they supposed to, because I wasn't here. I didn't know if y'all had some exchange words or something.
No, who is it? They always welcome. I don't care. They can.
Oh, well, then those.
I don't care whoever it is. Who is it?
It's the other nosy.
What other nosy?
I don't know. I can't think of the rest of the. It's just nosy and a couple of letters after.
Nosy hoe?
Nah, you know good and well, Nosy does not like you, and Nosy Ho is not going to be on your panel or anyone's panel in this sector at all. So, like, why would you say Nosy Ho? Like, come on now. Sean is in the building. Make sure y'all check out Sean Davy Way on his channel if you're not already subscribed. Yeah, something. Y'all check out Sean's channel. But yeah, so she knows good and well Nosy Whole Lot would not be trying to come on her station here. Like, let's be real here.
I don't know, cousin. It was in my DM when I had
all right,
well, yeah.
Okay. Well, let them up.
I don't know where they at. They just said Tree's not letting me up. I thought it was an open panel. I was like,
it is an open panel. I don't see no fucking request. Yeah, Nosy Sub. I don't see no Nosy Sub in here. I'm looking through the guest list now. Oh, here they go. All right, I invited them.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, all of this ain't not even ready. You see? Always want to be my victim. Oh.
So Ryder says, I always want to be my victim. So she already knew the person, I guess, would have some grievance. But yeah, she cannot handle the truth about herself.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, Miss how are you?
It's nothing. I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Okay, I'm gonna let you have the floor, honey.
Okay, I just want to say, so when you were saying about when you and Rich were talking about manifest, and y'all were saying, Rich was saying, hey, watch out for her, this, and this. You say you want everybody to have their own mind. However, for me, you got on her back and rode her, honey, to let her know. If you still support her, you're crazy, you're stupid, this, and this. However, you say that, but you're not going to disallow her in your chats. And I don't think it's fair, because if she has to see, okay, that was your warning. You will see. That was the warning. So give her a chance to see. How's up?
She said, however, give her a chance to see. By now, y'all should know that Ryder Rue likes 100% loyalty. You have to be 100% loyal to her, and you cannot be, she doesn't want to see you on an op chat, in an op chat, talking to an op, supporting an op, anything, because she's going to see that as disloyal. That's how she moves. And if you are someone that's a creator, that's a friend of hers, she's going to always try to pressure you or convince you or try to get you caught up in her beefs to go at whoever she's beefing with. She's going to keep on bringing you stuff about this person or that person to get you to beef with the person, because she wants y'all to be on the same page and have the same enemies, and your loyalty is completely to her. She is not going to trust you if you're cool with someone or like someone that she does not. So she does not like any of her subscribers to be anywhere else besides her chat. That's the truth. And she will spend all her time trying to convince you to turn against other people.
My whole thing, Trees, when you say you can give difference of opinions, you don't like that. You don't, because what you do, you'll give every reason why somebody should see your point of view. But when it comes, you be like, I can accept that. I can accept that. But when you say however is just like but. Yes,
okay,
you can do
okay,
this.
However, it's just like but, and you have a huge one, and I can tell by the way your jaw is hitting your chin. A lot of the shit you said is false, but I'm letting
when you cannot just.
So there she goes. The lady is telling the truth, but when you say however, it negates and voids out the sentence you just said before it in, right? Preceding so the previous sentence. So with that being said, it is true you actually don't like when people have a differing opinion than you, a difference of opinion, and you do attack people. And even now, when you say opinions are open panel, she's telling you how she feels, and then you start attacking, talking about try to make jokes and roast. That's ad hominem. Someone bringing you an issue or a topic, instead of talking about the issue or topic, you start attacking the person's look. So now the conversation is derailed. And she's right. Once you say however, but whatever you said previous to that, you're making a caveat to it, or you're it voids it or negates it. Is what you said before. Like, I'm sorry, but you should not have done this. So then, like, you're not sorry because you're now justifying your actions, and by saying but. Okay, hold on.
Come in and have a good conversation. I'm letting you have a blessed day, trees, and I'm good.
Okay, and get your fat ass off my fucking panel, because what you said was fucking false. I never disavowed her.
No, what she said was actually truth. The truth. You just can't handle the truth. And apparently you can't handle soap and water either.
Nobody think they shouldn't support her. If you knew the fucking history, I gave this bitch a chance to put down her weapons and study War No More whore. I gave her a chance. She decided to make video after video about me. I still let her rock, bitch. Yo fat motherfucker.
Press.
5 burrito eating at one sitting, shitting, dick in the booty, fucking dookie in the booty, panty ass having bitch. For you to sit up here and I still let you rock. I still let you say what the fuck you wanted to say. But then to accuse me of something and say, you don't give difference of opinion. Essence come in here and differ with me all the fucking time. Your fat, funky, frumpy ass sitting in that fucking hot ass fucking Mexican.
Now, what did the lady say to have her go off the deep end and derail? You're crashing out. A crash out, dummy. Crashing out because somebody told you the truth about yourself. Is you don't like when people, you feel like people are betraying you or choosing someone else or not listening to you and have a differing opinion. And she says, right, that you pretend like you don't care, but then you keep on going on and on about it and saying however and negating what you said before. You're being called out. And by the way, it's so interesting. You're always saying that Avengers don't like me, which don't make no sense. And then on the other hand, your own subscriber is sitting on a panel calling you out to your face, and then you're trying to say this or that. And by the way, if you seen Ryder Rue, she got a booty stomach. She's a 2 booty bitch. Her booty and her stomach look identical. They're twins. She got a booty stomach. A booty stomach. So I don't know why she's trying to talk about someone's body shape and size. She literally built like a Teletubby. Okay, she a Teletubby shaped bitch talking about somebody else's body. Okay, this bitch done put on 5 girdles and sucked in her stomach, that booty stomach, and now she's trying to come for somebody else's weight and size.
Burrito bistro smelling ass car is coming up here telling me what I don't allow people to do, and I do it every fucking day. Ma'am, you have a blessed day and make another motherfucking account, bitch, because you're not welcome here anymore, whore. Okay? Nosy sub. Bye, bitch. And let me block you again.
Imagine blocking someone and getting all upset because of what they just said. And you proved her point. Someone can have a different opinion without being attacked or whatever you're trying to do. And now she comes up there with a different opinion. And you go out the deep end, you go. Oh, can we say sensitive? Oh, poor Ryder Rue, he's so fucking sensitive.
And so you need to add Leon to block me?
And then she's sitting there being gross and burping, like it's so disgusting. Okay.
Because I just got another request.
Fuck you, whore. Why are you still here? If I don't let people have difference of opinion, why you come here every day? And you stuffing yourself just like the fucking burrito buffet that you be eating inside that tiny ass car. Why? Make it make sense. Add nosy sub, let's block her. Because your difference of opinion ain't welcome.
So then she says and admits it, says, okay, well, your difference of opinion ain't welcome. Open panel allows different opinions, but then blocks and tries to roast someone over, roast Bert and over there, and then blocks them and says they're a different opinion is not welcome. So thank you so much for proving the lady's point that people can have a different opinion.
Okay, but yet you still want to come back under another page and go ahead and talk shit elsewhere. Oh, but she already blocked. Oh. Okay, now let's move on.
Okay.
So anyways, that's gonna be so the last thing I'm gonna talk about is so I want to say this right here. Someone said, who is Ryder Rue talking about? That's a subscriber of her channel. I guess someone named Nosy. I guess that she got more than one. I don't know. But that's a subscriber that reached out to Rich. And I guess they wanted to come on her open panel to talk to her. And then they went up there to talk to her. And you see how that happened. They went up there to tell her that she doesn't allow different opinions. And then she said that's not true, but then simultaneously she blocks, roasts, and talks shit about the person and says their different opinion is not allowed. Okay, a mess. Well, so much for that open panel. Yeah. So anyways, the last thing I want to talk about is, what's his name? Sip. So, Price one in the chat, if you recall, that remember when Goomba left Jag and her bald head to rot in jail, Goomba went out here on a sexcapade and he was, in the inbox of that other person from the mommy sector. I forgot her name. The one that was on was it Mari show, or I can't remember. She was on some show. I can't remember. I think it was Mari, but he started to be like in direct messages with people and things were going on. And then they were talking about having a dating show called For the Love of Goomba, right? So now when Jag and Sip had split up, Price too, if you remember, I recall, but I said that I felt that Silk was someone, and even TJ, that they would be just like Goomba, to where people will be in their inbox and there will be some sort of stuff coming out later about these relationships that have spawned from this. Or people I don't know. There's something about when Jag left Goomba that I felt that other people that once they left Jag or were no longer with Jag, that they will also have people in their inbox. So I guess some people want to slurp and suck and fuck on Jag's leftovers. Okay. So now, people keep on talking about Sip this and Sip that. I'm not surprised I don't know what's going on with For the Love of Sip. I do know that some people were they even alleged that Stacey B was trying to get with TJ. Now I do know at one time, and by the way, I want to bring that up. At one time, Stacey B was trying to protect TJ, and she was kind of feeling some type of way when I was making topics or videos on TJ. So Stacey B, I do believe that at one point you were gunning for me, even secretly, because you were upset that I was making videos on TJ at the time. And at one point, you were hanging out over at TJ's channel a lot, even though you were still here periodically. But in between time, you were over there with TJ. Do y'all understand that if she had a romantic interest in TJ, even at the slightest about TJ, that's someone that would obviously not like me at a time with TJ? I have to go through the history, but I remember it was a time when she would leave some comments in the chat or and say certain things that would be in defense of TJ. And I felt there was some sort of underlying tension when I would mention TJ or bring up TJ, and she would hang out over there a lot, right? So I don't know what happened really between you and Stacey B. Well, TJ, Stacey B, or if y'all still in communication or not. But I feel like that was a source of contention. So as far as SIP goes, a lot of y'all need to stop playing. And now some people will be offended by this. Should I even say this? Because some people might be offended. Press 3 in the chat, but I should say something that might be offensive to certain people. And also, I will include myself into something as well, but I want to make a distinction when I include myself. Yeah, because when you talk about dating and intimacy and love and relationships or certain things, some people will feel some type of way. Okay, so ultimately, I feel that some people were in SIP's inbox hoping for some sort of intimacy or something, and that's your prerogative. I mean, you're grown, he's grown, do what y'all do, okay? And I believe that some people are not wanting to admit that they are the ones that sought out SIP. Don't get mad if it's the truth. I will have to ask SIP, but I doubt that he was the one hopping in people's inboxes. I got a feeling that some people were hopping in his inbox, and then that's how conversation started. Now, let me bring myself into it. I'm a person that's a content creator, and I reach out to SIP or talk to SIP for receipts and content purposes only. That's the only thing I reach out to him for. It's nothing like any of that other stuff. So let's be clear. I got a feeling that, because Dion, SIP said that you're the one that contacted him and you reached out to him and you found him. So some of y'all got to take some responsibility and accountability. So why y'all crept into his inbox? Why y'all did a slip and slide into that man's inbox? And for me, I have a purpose because I'm a content creator, and it's to get receipts. Like, even I think Sean has spoken to him before, right? And we're creators. We're supposed to get the story or talk about the story. It's nothing about thirsting or anything. So for some of y'all, I'm just being honest, why were y'all slipping and sliding into his direct messages when y'all are not creators trying to get a story? So then now it's kind of like SIP this and SIP that. But my question for SIP is, for a lot of these people that are bringing up your name, did you reach out to these people first, or did they slip and slide into your direct message? Help is on the way. You know what I'm saying? Because from there, I would want to know, why did y'all slip and slide into his direct messages? How was it happening that y'all linked up? See, people be trying to leave that out. How did y'all link up? Y'all slipped and slide and fell and tripped over banana peel into his direct messages. And that's y'all thing, but I'm just being honest here, okay? So then if it then led to more stuff to where it's flirtatious or whatever else, then you're also complicit in it. And you can't be like, oh, SIP this and SIP this and SIP that, when how did y'all even meet? There's always a story where people say we're dating or we're talking or what happened, but then people are gonna say, how did y'all meet? And then say, oh, I slid into his direct messages. So that's an important, press 4 if that's actually important to you. If you want to know how SIP met some of these women, is he the one slipping and sliding with his helicopter dick into these people's direct messages, or are they slipping and sliding into his direct messages? Is that important to know, or is it just not important or in the grand scheme of things? So let me scroll down and see what y'all say. So I see some 4s. And you can press 2 if you think it's not important, or it's not important to know how it began and how they connected in these stories. It only matters that SIP is in inboxes with women Or does it matter that these women are also the ones that slipped into, they are the ones that connected, they start writing him or messaging him. And then, so that's just the origin story. And then of course, what happens next is different. So then once I established who is the one that found two and linked up with two and connected and wrote who it messaged to, then I want to know, okay, so what was the intention of you trying to find him or linking up with him or communicating with him? What was the purpose or intention? If you're not a content creator, what was your purpose? Now, there are some people that could say, well, my purpose was because I work for another content creator. I talk to content creators. I wanted to try to get the scoop or get some tea or da-da-da. But if the messages are not saying just you're trying to get the scoop and it's all conversational, like how is your day and a bunch of other things going on, like it's all the time, then that's more than just trying to get the story. Okay. So it is what it is. Y'all, you know, some people, you know, y'all wanted, y'all like sip or y'all wanted to turn whatever. Okay, you heard about the helicopter dick and you wanted to see what it was about. I don't know. You know, watch that pornography of him and Jag and you wanted your turn. I don't know. It's your issue, whatever. Okay. But I just want y'all to make sure when y'all telling the story, because Dion, he said that you're the one that found him on IG. So you got to start with the story that, okay, I reached out to Sip, I slid into his direct messages, and then now that led to us having these conversations and phone calls years later or whatever. Yeah, you have to start out. All I'm asking is just start off with how y'all linked up and met, and then start from. If you actually follow my channel, I'm a person that's about timelines and history and chronological order. So when you're telling the story, tell first of how y'all met, and then why Dion, as a married woman, reached out to Sip and found him and started messaging Sip. Help is on the way. No, don't get mad at me. If you're married and you want to reach out to a man online and start having a conversation, then that's on you. I'm just asking, like, why? What was the purpose? So just start off with that. I'm a married woman. I reached out to this man on IG, Sip, and then from there we would start having these conversations. And then he ended up one day sending me his dick picture. I don't know, maybe he was wondering why a married woman was reaching out to him, so he thought she was available. If you're a married woman reaching out to men online and you know their history and they was, you know, their corn thing was reached out here and leaked out here and all that. I'm just, y'all listen. Don't get mad at the messenger. Okay. Yeah, for months. And then once he actually sent you a dick pic or a video, then and you're married, you should have blocked him. And then you want to be here right now. So there has to be some accountability for why a married woman is in the inbox, slid into an inbox of this single male that was with Jab before. You know his history of this fucking and all this shit going on. And you reached out to him yet, and they had all this conversation to the point where he sends the dick pic and you still keep him around. And then now it's all like, oh, he's doing this, he's doing that. But like, you're a married woman that slid into a single man's direct messages. But hey, don't get mad at me. I'm just saying that why nobody ain't talking about certain things. It's kind of like people just want to overlook things that don't make sense. A married woman went into found him on social media, started messaging him, going back and forth, having phone conversations and talking, and then he sends the dick pic and I don't know what else is going on between y'all. So then now, I guess there's other people that are as well. And again, my question would be, with everyone else, don't get mad at me, ladies. Please don't get mad at me. Well, to be honest, I don't care if you get mad. But my advice is, from now on, if there is a man on here and he leaves Jag, or even a stud or whoever leaves Jag, don't go find them and start messaging these people and giving them don't do all that unless you want to get involved in some sort of shenanigans or scandal. And I don't know what to be the purpose of doing that anyway, unless you are trying to get some sort of scoop for, I guess, yourself or a creator. I don't know. I just don't know what. So I guess those people have to explain why they decided to reach out to him and for what. And then how did that then lead to phone calls and all this other stuff going on to where now it's kind of like, okay, Silp is talking to all these people, but did Silp reach out to all these people himself, or did these people reach out and find him? Because that and y'all, some people don't get what I'm trying to say, but if Silp start going around, like if he starts seeing these subscribers here and these subscribers there, and this creator here and this creator there, and he starts messaging all these women himself first, and he initiates these conversation, that's gonna be one thing, because he's the one out here initiating and trying to holler at this person and holler at that person. But when it's the other way, when people are slipping and sliding into his direct messages and things go from there, then yes, he's still talking to these different people, but now it's like he's the one being sought out. You see what I'm saying? So that is an important part of the story. Now, does that still make him look bad? He's talking to this person, that person, and having this and that? Yes. However, we still have to call it a spade to where he's being sought out. Okay. Yeah. Now, for that, so someone, I guess, was gifted a membership. Shout out to you. I guess Lowly, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate the support. Yeah, something else. I appreciate it. What country are you in? I see ARS. But yeah, I appreciate the fan funding. Yeah, something else, and you're welcome. I don't know who gifted you a membership, but shout out to the person that gifted you a membership. And I don't know, because different people get the memberships lately, but yeah. And to be honest, I definitely do appreciate it, because a lot of you have gifted memberships, especially within the last 24 hours. So for that, I guess from now on, when people talk about SIP, can y'all please add, because I'm nosy, Argentina, can you please add how y'all met to the story, just for my own personal reference and my own mental notes? I want to know if you slid into his direct messages or if he slid into yours, so that way I can understand how y'all met, and then from there, like, what was the purpose and reason for you reaching out and seeking him out, or what did he say or do when he was seeking you out? So I want to know, just like even with Stacey B and Dion, they told the origin story of how they met. They said, hey, we met in Danny's chat when I guess she said it was her birthday, and then Stacey B asked for her cash up or something, and then she sent her money, $50, and then Dion sent her phone number back, and they actually told us how they met. And I feel like for these other stories with Sip, people are not telling us how they met Sip, and I want to know how people met Sip. Okay, and don't say, oh well, just on here, like you slid into his direct messages, and if you did slide in his direct messages, what was the purpose and what was the reason? And then from there, how did it get to the point to where it's at now? Okay, and for the married women, help is on the way. And the last thing I want to talk about is Stacey B by the way, Stacey B sent messages originally because she was saying, what she was saying? She was saying that Dion kept on acting like she wasn't into women. So Stacey B sent those messages between the conversations that were flirtatious between her and Dion. In my opinion, if you're not into women, you want to have these sexual conversations with the woman. There's one thing to be like flirtatious, just playing around, but the way these messages are set up and how you actually send her a picture of your snatch, that gives me that you're bi. And if you're not bi, you are definitely trying to romance scam or romance someone and try to finesse someone by pretending to be bisexual, but I wasn't saying, unless I'm bi, I'm not gonna send a picture of my snatch to a woman and say sexual things to another woman. And the way y'all were doing it, as far as meeting up and talking about potentially doing anything sexual, that shows that. So that's why Stacey B was saying, why did she keep on acting like she wasn't flirting? Why is she acting like she's not bi? Or it was just platonic. It was just this and it was just that. So that is essentially gaslighting. Now, whether I like Stacey B or not, we already saw those messages and it's clear. So the only thing I asked of Dion is just stop with the mess. We already went, and by the way, once we cover a topic or we speak on a topic, I don't see the point of keep going on and on and on about it. You could also be bi-curious. You're bi-curious, so you're curious about it. But the point is, you did send your snatch to her. You were flirty with her sexually and saying certain things. So now you cannot try to gaslight her and act like you had no interest in women at all when it's it's obvious that you were. And then you say that those messages are between her and just herself, and she made the messages up. No, she did not. Those were actually you doing that. So that's what I really want to talk about now. So let's see what people have to say about this whole situation. So then they also brought up Marsh. So Marsh, I saw you in my chat last night. So now your name is being brought up with the whole SIP thing. So even for Marsh, now Marsh, now, I don't know that when it came to you and SIP, did you come into his direct messages first, or did he slide into yours? Like, did he scope you out and find you out, or did it was the you found him? And then from there, then you could tell the story. Now, that's if you choose to tell the story. Of course, y'all can keep y'all privacy, not tell anything. But obviously, if you do tell the story, then please tell the origin of how you two met. Hold on. But I will say this. If you are someone that dates Jag and y'all break up, then you probably will have people that are going to slip and slide into your direct messages. Some people are going to be slipping and sliding in there just to get content or talk about content or talk about to get the story or get the receipts of what is happening. And then others are going to be there because they want to slip and slide and probably do the do and do the bump and grind. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Y'all both grown. But what happens is, now that you're attaching yourself to that person, if something blows up later, you're going to be a part of the YouTube content. So if you don't want to be a part of YouTube drama and YouTube content, it's best not to get involved with anyone that love Jag, because now you're going to be associated with the circus and the drama. And then when this all comes out and comes to the surface, people are going to be like, oh, well, this person is dating Jag's ex or talking to Jag's ex or in the inbox with Jag's ex, because still, whether you like it or not, you're permanently attached to Jag. You're permanently attached to Jag in the Jag saga. So even people are going to say Jag's ex Sil is with such and such, people, because you're attached to her. That means Goomba is a permanently attached. Dusty is gonna be attached. You are attached. TJ attached. Y'all all are attached to Jag. It is what it is. So when y'all date people or do certain things, people are gonna say now, okay, well, Jag's ex Sip or Old Dusty or even Goomba. So okay, Marsh says, to be completely honest, the man never made a move on me. Okay, so Marsh is saying right here, he never made a move on her. So, child. So she says right here, he never made a move. So I don't know what. See, this is the whole thing about this whole saga, is that a lot of people are not really bringing receipts. That's why I don't believe nothing. So when people say something about Marsh and even Sip, I would need to hear it. I would need to hear it from so I have not caught fully up on that, so I'll check it out. Okay. Can you reach out to me on IG and let me know what coffee it was or who's he cleared up on coffee. Oh, was there a coffee? Oh, okay. So I wasn't, I'm not fully caught up because I went live. If y'all know, I went live yesterday, like twice, and now I went live today. Okay. So with that being said, you cannot believe everything you hear, especially from certain people. It's best to talk to people involved to see what's true or what's not true. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so for Marsh says, and put her comment up because I didn't see it. Marsh says, okay, so Marsh says that, you know, he slid into her direct messages. Okay, hold on. So, okay, for Marsh, it looks like you're the one, you know, this is the time where he slid into yours. And then for certain other people, they slid into his. Okay. So I'm just saying that now people can keep their business to themselves, but I prefer people to be like realistic and to tell how they connected as part of the story, because it can tell us more about at least the history of that. Okay. And by the way, that's a common question, because anytime there's certain things like this, people are always going to say, wait, how did y'all meet? Wait, how did y'all meet? And I feel like people are leaving that part out when it's actually a part of, hey, how did y'all meet? Like even for couples who say, how did y'all meet? Like, or even friendships who say, oh, how did y'all meet? Oh, we met in college. That's part of the story. So I just feel like that's something there. Now people say, oh, you're being nosy. No, I'm just saying, like, from storytelling perspective, most people always tell how they met as part of the story origins, or how the beef started, or how this happened. There's some sort of origin to it. It doesn't, the story never starts in the middle. It starts as some sort of beginning. Okay. So I'm going to put up this last comment that from the chat, just added to the live, and then I'm going to end this live, and I do appreciate y'all. Hold on. So Mars says he slid in my DM. It was around the grape allegation time. Okay. And then who else right here? Let's see what Sip said. So Sip just really said, you know, he's not really talking about it like that. He's pretty much just saying they were cool at one point and now they're not, and that's pretty much the end of the story. And he doesn't know, like, what all this other weird shit people talking about. He doesn't know what they're talking about. Okay. So he's like, he doesn't know what they're talking about. And again, we need receipts for everything that people are saying. So he doesn't know all this. They were cool at one point, now they're not. End of story. And he doesn't know all this other weird stuff that people are talking about. And Marsh is also saying right here that that's it. So she says, thank you for clearing up again. So that's the end of it. And again, that's the whole point, talking to, you know, Marsh and even Sip to get to the bottom of it, or the truth of it, right? Instead of just circulating rumors with no receipts. So they both are saying, you know, well, you know, he's saying we was cool and now we not, and I don't know none of that weird shit they talking about. So all the weird stuff they're talking about, that's it. Okay. So low-key says, okay, I'm coming clean. I met Sip through Roxy. Nah, low-key, I'm not talking about you, okay? I'm not talking about you. You know, your stuff that with Sip was all about Stacey B and other things, okay? Or whatever was going on. I don't know what yours it was about, but we already know yours is nothing romantical, Okay, so we know it's nothing romantical. And I had to make it clear to myself, like, listen, my interaction with Sip is all up, and he even says I want receipts. It's for receipts what he's involved in. Okay, I'm not trying to slip and slide and be in his inbox like that. So I gotta make it clear, Jack. People start saying, oh, Sip has communication with Dani. Yeah, communication about YouTube drama. Okay, let's be clear. Okay, don't try to make me, you know, a part of the camp. Okay, let's see. It sounds like someone is bringing her in for no reason. Yeah, I think that here's what I think. Let me get off here. I think that people are authorship and they want to take him down, and they are now saying different things about him to try to take him down, which is understandable. You want to take down the enemy. My thing is, here's what I want to say. If you want to take Sip down, Stacey B down, Dion down, anyone involved, and I don't care who it is, so don't think I'm trying to hammer in on you, Dion. My point is, if you want to take people down, we need receipts. You're coming into a space, into a sector where we need receipts. If you don't have receipts, it's not going to work. So I feel like you're throwing things out here and you're trying to see what's going to stick, and you don't have no receipts. So then you're thinking that he's getting vindicated. But the truth is, I want to see the receipts. We got to have the receipts of what these allegations are against these people. And then when people speak up and say it's not true, and then now your story is not backed by receipts. So again, whether I like someone or not, I still want to know the truth about what they've done, whether they're guilty or innocent. I'm not like Maggot to where if I hate someone or dislike someone, I'm going to believe everything about them. And every lie told and everything said about them. I'm still gonna say, hey, I don't like Ryder Rue, but I still need a receipt for what she has said or done, or Sip or Dion or Stacey or whoever. And even for you, Dion, I'm not gonna believe anything people say about you without a receipt. So it goes across the board, and that keeps things fair on YouTube, to where no one is gonna be able to be lied on without evidence of they actually committed it. And that keeps it fair and equal, right? So y'all should be happy that I don't, because that can actually be detrimental to people. If I was someone that just said things without a receipt and believed things without a receipt, I could use my platform in a very harmful way, because a lot of people trusted me. They you know, credibility and things like that. And Dani, you know, she's not gonna lie. And I could, if I were not, you know, if I were irresponsible, I could actually say things that could harm someone's platform that's not true, and based on me putting it out there. Okay, so that's why I always stress we need to get to the receipts. And I know for sure I don't like to be lied on, and that's why I know other people don't like to be lied on. Okay. With that being said, I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next live. All right, y'all. Bye.
Calling me, Cups. It's not. We're not gonna do it. Cups, I sent you a message. Cups, I sent you a message in the DM. I'm not going to do it. You're sitting up here laughing about talking about what you need $25,000 for. Sis, me and you was behind the scenes trying to make things a reality. We were supposed to have been helping the community. We were supposed to have been building women up. You're not on that. And it stops here. 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 It stops here.
These bitches is mad. I got mad. Stay mad. Stay stressed. I got me stressed. Stay stressed. I make 'em mad. A mess. Stay pressed. Stay pressed. A mess. A mess. Stay pressed. Stay pressed. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if you mad or you sad. Living with your deadbeat dad, bitch, you sad. You going out bad and you built bad. That's why you mad. I'ma fuck you up, then leave you on red. If it ain't about the bread, I don't give a fuck. I said what I said. You stay getting beat, you stay catching heat. That's why you mad. Treat me like a joke, I'ma give you this smoke. This smoke. These bitches is mad. I got mad. Stay mad. Stay stressed. I got me stressed. Stay stressed. I make 'em mad. A mess. Stay pressed.
stay pressed, stay pressed. A mess, a mess, a mess. Stay pressed, stay pressed, stay pressed, stay pressed. You losing sleep over me, watching me, stalking me, stressed over me all day and night. You worry about me, depressed over me, biting off me, copying me. You wanna be me, you'll never be me, you'll never see me. I'm out of your league, out of your reach. I'm in my own zone, in my own lane. I make you move, I sunned you, I clowned you. That's why you mad, and you going outside, sad, sad. These bitches is mad. I got 'em mad, stay mad, stay stressed. I got 'em stressed, stay stressed. I make 'em mad, a mess, stay pressed, stay pressed, stay pressed, stay pressed. A mess, stay pressed, stay pressed, stay pressed, stay pressed.
Did you ask your motherfucking permission?
I'm not gonna be yelled at. Take that.
Okay, so you didn't. Goodbye. How can I help you?
Hey, love.
Why you acting like I'm free? Look at me, do I look free? Walk in the room, twisting my hips, eyes on me. They can't resist, it costs money. Yeah, you see me, it costs money. Can't get a freebie, too classy, too bad, too real to play. I don't step out cheap, I slay all day. You see the fit, you see the drip. Every little thing costs time and tips. So my message is simple, pay me bitch. Don't ask me for shit, that's disrespect. Shake, drop, bounce then freeze. Look at me, do I look free? Do I look free? Nah, do I look free? No, time is money, pay that fee. Look at me, yeah, me. Do I look free? Hell no. Look at me, look at me, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. Do I look free? Nah, bitch, I ain't free. You better pay me, bitch, I ain't free. No, pay me my fee, Look at me, look at me, look at me. Hey, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at it, look at. Do I look free? Do I look free? Free. From my head to my toe, bitch, it ain't free. Natural hair costs money, my hairdo costs money, my nails cost money, everything I do costs money. From the hair to the nails to the lace. Give me my money or get out my face, bitch, yeah. Do I look free? Bitches better pay me. Time is money, so here's the question. Do I look free? Bitches better pay me. Look at me, look at me, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it, look. Do I look free? Nah, bitch, I ain't free. Better pay me, bitch, I ain't free. No, pay me my fee. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Hey, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it, look. Do I look free? Do I look free? Free. When I twerk my ass and shake my ass like this and grind my body like this, twerk my body like this. Do I look free? Ride the beat like this, thrust my hips like this. Do I look free when I drop it low? No. Do I look free when I hit that pose? No. Do I look free when I make that clap, turn around, throw it back, make it stack like that? Pop my coochie like this, throw it back like that. Bitch, pay me, this body ain't cheap. You see the drip, that cost me sleep. You see this ass, it move on beat. I'm fine, I'm paid, I'm not for free. Do I look free? Do I look free? Nah. This shit costs money, time and peace. So bitch, pay me my fee. Look at me, look at me, look at it, look at it, look at it, look. Do I look free? Nah, bitch, I ain't free. Better pay me, bitch, I ain't free. No, pay me my fee. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Hey, look at it, 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 look at it. Do I look free? Do I look free? Why you acting like I'm free? Look at me, do I look free? Walk in the room, twisting my hips, eyes on me. They can't resist, it costs money.